I'm joined by West Holmes Knights head football coach Zach Gardner, coming in with a record of 9-0 on the year, 5-0 in the O.C.C. Of course, clinching at least a share of the O.C.C. title, going for their first ever outright Ohio Cardinal Conference Championship. And Zach, will kind of start right there. It has to be exciting, I would think, for the program going into Week 10 and having so much to play for. Obviously, you're not going to be playing more football after this week, and there's been some years where obviously you're not going to be playing any more football after Week 10. So just the fact that these kids have a lot to play for, a lot of stakes here for this week, and also going forward for the playoffs, has to be an exciting time for West Holmes.
Yeah, it's huge. We're so blessed to be in this position right now, to be playing for so much. Week 10, 10-0 season, outright O.C.C. title, playoff positioning. But, it's not an accident. Our kids have put the work in. They followed the plan. They've done the things they need to do to put themselves into this position. And, we've been challenging them all week to go out and execute at their best. And to put ourselves in a position to achieve some history and to make memories. We told our kids last week, from here on out, you're playing for something special every week. You're playing for memories. You're playing for things that people can never take away from you. That you've achieved with the things that you've done. So, I think our kids understand what's at stake. They've prepared phenomenally this week, and we're excited to just go out there and play a well-coached, tough O.C.C. game.
You mentioned preparing for this week, taking on Mount Vernon here in Week 10. They come in at 2-7 on the season. That's not the greatest record in the world, but we've seen that in the past with Mount Vernon. They've come in, and they know that they're the bigger school. Obviously, they're always a tough test. What stands out to you about this year's Yellow Jackets team?
Yeah, they're a Division II school first and foremost. The biggest school in our league. We're the smallest school in our league, so that's always going to be a challenge for us to go and play a team like that. They're very physical. They're well coached. Just typical O.C.C. team. It's going to be a battle. They know us well. We know them well, and it's going to be a fight. And our kids need to go out and they need to make the plays necessary to win a big football game.
Other than that, what do we think else has to happen here to do what you need to do here in Week 10?
Yeah, we need to fire on all cylinders. We need to diagnose what they're giving us defensively, and we need to take advantage of it. We've seen about every look you can possibly see this season. The running joke with our offense is, what look are we going to get this week that we haven't prepared for? So, I think our kids are very versatile in that, and we're just going to have to diagnose what they're giving us and then go out and execute whatever it is we need to score some points.
Zach, on that note, seeing every different look you could possibly see during the course of the season, as you mentioned throughout this year, and I have to imagine, obviously, it helps going into the Week 10, but also just going forward in the postseason play, it has to go a long way just seeing all those different looks and knowing what you expect to see going into the postseason, right?
Yeah. When you go through things, right? When you have that experience, that is what you build upon, and any situation you're in, you need to grow from it, and throughout, going back to last year with the playoffs and our kids understanding, how to properly prepare, how to travel, how to practice, and then when you get to the game, what it's like, what the referees are like, how to execute, but. Our kids, and this year specifically, schematically, have seen basically every coverage, every front, that you can see. And, our offensive line communicates really well. Our receivers read, zone coverage really well. They beat man coverage really well. And Noah, can take a slow process read and, really read a defense and distribute the ball to our playmakers. So, absolutely. Well, when you find yourself in situations, it makes your team better. And our kids throughout the last several years have been through a lot of situations, and that has put them in a position to be successful.
Certainly have, and certainly the seniors have been in part of a lot of situations as well for West Holmes, a lot of success for West Holmes football. It is senior night in Knight Stadium. What does that mean to you, Zach, coaching these seniors here on senior night?
It means a lot, man. This group especially, they were in 8th grade our first year here, and they were finishing, their back-to-back undefeated seasons in 7th and 8th grade football. And so, being the first year here, trying to build the proper culture, we decided that we needed to make sure that culture was built with this talented class that they were tight-knit, they were tough, they were fighters, just everything you want in a class. And we actually went and we wrote them a letter about what they needed to do about staying together, about how they needed to buy into the culture of the program, the core tenets of our program, and how you never get better, or you either get better or you get worse. You never stay the same. And that was the message that we wanted to give them, and we gave them a letter after their 8th grade game, 5 years ago at Riverview, and we gave them this letter, and we brought it back out this week in practice, and it was kind of a special moment as we went through and we read that letter that we gave to these seniors as 8th graders, and you could see, everything that we talked about in there. They did, and that has put them in this position to achieve all this history we talked about earlier that they can do tonight in this game. And it's a special moment, just a great group of kids. We had our senior hit night on Wednesday night. This is a great tradition that we do, but these kids are focused on the task at hand. They want more. They know what they need to do, and just like they prepared and culturally built this thing the proper way all the way, we expect them to continue to do that from here on out.
That's awesome stuff, Zach. Thanks for your time as always, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
That's the voice of West Holmes Knights head football coach, Zach Gardner.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Do you have the right financial advisor to help you reach your goals? Ameriprise Advisors can create a personalized goal-based plan to help you prepare for whatever life brings, so you can feel more confident about your financial future. Call Ameriprise Financial Advisor Lisa Graspal today at 330-276-1046. That's 330-276-1046. Offices located at 165 North Main Street in Kilbuck. Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
Stop in all this month at McKelvey's Pub in downtown Millersburg. They're now open for lunch Wednesday through Friday starting at noon. On Saturdays, they open at 1 p.m. Plus, they're open every Tuesday beginning at 3. Don't forget that on Wednesdays, you get $1 off of wings, plus great tasting pizza and appetizers, and 14 televisions with a new pizza special every day. It's all at McKelvey's Pub at 196 West Jackson Street in Millersburg. Make your next stop at McKelvey's.
Have you asked about the unlimited wash plan at Starbright Express Car Wash? Get unlimited trips to the best car wash in town, along with keeping your engine running smoothly with an oil change at Southside Quick Lube. Pennzoil Motor Oils from Southside Quick Lube offer time release protection for short trip driving, stop and go driving, excessive idling, and all the toughest driving conditions. Every time you change your oil using Pennzoil Motor Oils, the protection your engine needs is there. So remember, not just oil, Pennzoil. At Southside Quick Lube, State Route 83 South Millersburg, and Starbright Express Car Wash located next to AutoZone.
FM 95.3 WKLM. Good evening. Welcome to Week 10 of Hometown Football Friday night. It is senior night at Knight Stadium as the Knights get set to take on Mount Vernon. Don't forget to stay with us after the game for score updates every 10 minutes. Also, highlights from the Knights game, and we'll get the post-game comments of head coach Zach Gardner. Plus, Matt sits down with Paul Keels, the voice of the Buckeyes, for a conversation. And Brandon will have the NFL report. That's all coming up, part of Hometown Football Friday night. The pregame show starts next on WKLM Millersburg.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Miller, and I want to coach you to better health. Have you heard of the little drink packet that turns you into a fat-burning machine? Pair it with a high-protein diet, and you have optimized health and weight loss. If you're ready for a change and want to become a better you, Call me at 330-231-5838, or you can find me on Facebook at Ketones Forever, and let's get you on a path to better health.
There's a strong demand for properties, and now is a great time to sell. Steve Mogg of Kaufman Realty and Auctions has 23 years of full-time experience focused on representing sellers by auction or listing in Holmes and surrounding counties. Steve looks forward to working with you to get your property sold at top dollar. Call Steve today at 330-763-4769. That's 330-763-4769. If you haven't been to Blue Moon Bistro yet, now is a perfect time. Located right next to the trail near Holmesville, they offer a fantastic breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can dine in or take out. Follow them on Facebook where you can view their menu. To place your order, call 234-204-9041 or stop in today.
And joined by sixth-year head football coach for the Mount Vernon Yellow Jackets, that is Mike Kerr, who comes in with a record of 2-7 on the season, 1-4 in O.C.C. play going into Week 10. And Mike, first of all, talking about the 9 weeks in, just your observations of the season for Mount Vernon's football this year.
You know, I obviously our record is not where we want it to be, but we've got some great kids that are fighting hard, and you know, each and every game they come out and get a little bit better. So, you know, unfortunately, the record's not where we want it to be, but our kids are doing a great job, and we're just really proud of them for what they've done, and they to continue to fight through adversity and things like that. So I'm excited about getting this last one in.
Let's see, Mike, especially when you're going through seasons like this, it's about not just the wins and losses, but about getting better, because you're looking not just to this year, but the future years, right? And trying to see if the guys are still competing, getting better, and that's going to help out going forward into the following season as well.
Absolutely, you know, and we're playing a lot of young guys right now. You know, that's not necessarily the way we had it scripted out, but a lot of young guys have had to step up and take on roles, and they've done a great job, which really, hopefully, pans out in the future. You know, we love to see those guys competing at the varsity level, and maybe they're having to grow up a little bit earlier than we anticipated, but they're getting those valuable reps and that valuable experience that hopefully pays off down the line.
Look at these last couple weeks. Mike obviously got a win 2 weeks ago against Madison last week, and who lost 26-6 to a very good Mansfield senior team. Obviously, still competed with them, just come up on the short end.
Yeah, we did. You know, unfortunately, you know, we got off to a slow start in that game and gave up 20 points relatively early, and then after that, we played them to a standstill. You know, 6-6 the rest of the way, and you know, they're a very talented team. But I love the way our guys competed. I love the way they never quit, and you know, we had some opportunities that we didn't capitalize on, but you know, if you look at the big picture there, we were really pleased with how we finished that game.
We'll see, Mike, too, you look at the schedule here. Obviously, you guys always play a tough non-conference schedule. You know, the O.C.C. is very tough. So, you know, these guys are always going to play a quality competition throughout the season as they have again this year.
No doubt. You know, I mean, there are no weeks off on the schedule. You know, so each and every week we've got to get out there and compete, and these guys have done that. And, you know, like I said, unfortunately, we've come up short a few more times than we would like, but you know, it's a battle each and every week, and we love seeing those great teams, and we love that competition and being able to get out there and play those tough teams each and every week.
Week 10 on the road as you take on this West Holmes team. Obviously, they had a successful year. What stands out to you about this Knights team?
Well, you know, the thing that stands out to me is that they're so balanced. They you know, offense, defense, running, passing. You know, you look at them on film, and there's just really no weaknesses. You know, obviously they've got some really talented players, but in reality, you know, they can do it all. Their offensive and defensive lines are really tough and big and strong, and then they run the ball well, they throw the ball well. They've got some great athletes in space. So just the thing that stands out to me is the balance and the fact that they just don't seem to have too many weaknesses.
For West Holmes trying to go for a perfect regular season, Mount Vernon has a chance to kind of spoil that here this week. What do you think you have to do to try and get up an upset win against this West Holmes team on the road?
Well, you know, the number one thing we've got to do is limit our own mistakes. You know, we can't give them a short field or turn the ball over and give them opportunities like that. You know, so we can't. We've got to be smart in our own games. We've got to make sure we take care of ourselves first, and then we've got to limit their big plays. We've got to make them drive the field and make sure that we don't give up cheap ones and easy ones. You know, it's a tough task. There's no doubt about it. But, you know, if we can take care of ourselves, I think we can compete
compete and hopefully, get in the fourth quarter and see what happens.
Going to see Mike win or lose going into Week 10, one more week of football, a chance to kind of see some positive things that you like to see that you can build off of going into the offseason.
Yeah, absolutely, and we hope to build on that. Like I said, I think we had a nice end to the senior game last week, and hopefully we can build on that and gain some momentum as we get into that off season. Like I said, we got a lot of young guys, and hopefully they can come out with a positive experience on Friday night, in which that motivates them to get back in that weight room and get ready to go for next season. Because we're real excited about where we are and where the direction of the program. Even with the record, we really think that we are on to something and getting the things moving in the right direction. So hopefully we can get out of this with some momentum and some good feelings and see where that takes us going forward.
All right, Mike, thanks for your time.
No problem. Anytime. Thank you so much.
That is the voice of the Mount Vernon Yellow Jackets head football coach, Mike Kerr.
If you're ready to upgrade the outside look of your home, then look no further than Diamond Coat Building Products at MRV Siding Supply. Diamond Coat Siding is built to last, and it comes with a 30-year no-fade warranty and 30 colors to choose from. Stop by on County Road 623 in Millersburg or call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Rodents are looking for a warm place to nest. Hi, this is Sarah with Holmes Pest Control. Right now is a good time to protect your home from these tiny pests by having exterior rodent control done at your home, office, or storage area. We have the solution to help keep rodents out. We can set you up with a service where we install rodent stations and check them on a monthly or bi-monthly service, where quality service still counts. Call Holmes Pest Control, 330-674-9094, or toll free 1-866-674-7198.
Come to the Kaufman Realty and Auctions Raber Real Estate Auction on Tuesday, October 26th at 5 p.m. Located near Sugar Creek, Walnut Creek, and Farmerstown, this desirable property has 2 homes. Both are 2-story with walkout basements with a new shop and barn on 3.56 acres at 2991 County Road 114 in Sugar Creek. For more information, contact Aidan Yoder at 330-231-8983. That's the Kaufman Realty and Auction Raber Real Estate Auction on October 26th at 5 p.m.
Whether you have acres of woods or a small group of trees, the Rick Hawkins Lumber Company is ready to turn your timber into cash. Rick Hawkins Lumber in Kilbuck practices selective timber harvesting, meaning they carefully harvest only the trees that need to be cut. With the proper forest management and experienced timber crews from Rick Hawkins Lumber, your timber will be harvested on a regular basis over the coming years, earning you extra money. Call Rick Hawkins Lumber in Kilbuck today at 330-276-5911.
This is Jim Smucker, president of Kime in downtown Charm, Ohio. When you're getting ready for guests to arrive, a natural thing you might do is clean the house. At Kime, we carry the Serena vacuum cleaner. It uses water to catch dust and dirt, which keeps dust from spreading. This is extra helpful if you have allergies. Serena also makes an espresso machine for after your guests arrive. When you think Kime, think lumber plus so much more, including everything you need to build a house and fill it with memories. Visit us at KimeHome.com or stop by today. Share memories this season with Serena. Get yours at Kime, built on trust since 1911.
EcoSeal Home Solutions has been serving all of Northeast and Central Ohio as the leader in foundation waterproofing and repair, basement exit systems, and gravel delivery. Whether you are building a new home or your existing home's foundation and basement is in need of some TLC, EcoSeal has the answer. For more information or to schedule a free estimate, call 330-893-SEAL. That's 330-893-7325.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
Fox's Pizza Den in Millersburg is looking for smiling faces to join our team. Various positions are available. Successful candidates will need the following skills: the ability to work as a team, excellent communication skills, and dependable. If you are interested, stop by the store at 42 North Grant Street to pick up an application. Fox's Pizza Den is closed on Monday and Tuesday and open Wednesday and Thursday 3:30 to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday 3:30 to 10 p.m., and Sunday 3:30 to 9. Fox's Pizza Den is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of two great locations on US 62 in Winesburg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Winesburg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Winesburg at 359-5421. Or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Winesburg and Berlin.
Have you been thinking of adding a pet to your family? Hi, this is Jonathan Bean, the dog warden of Holmes County. I invite you to visit us and see the great dogs we have waiting for you in their forever home. Did you know that adopting a shelter pet can serve as a lesson of compassion and responsibility for our future generations? We are located at 5387 County Road 349 in Millersburg. Our business hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 to 2. We look forward to seeing you.
Are you looking for a new career? This is Adam Great from the Commercial and Savings Bank. Did you know that CSB has won the North Coast 99 Award 5 years in a row? We are proud to be recognized by ERC as one of Northeast Ohio's great workplaces for top talent. Being part of the CSB family has been a great experience for me, and I feel blessed to start my career here. Come see what makes us a great workplace and learn how you can join our team. For our current openings, visit our careers page at csb1.com. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal opportunity employer.
Fikert Concrete, located on County Road 189 between Benton and Holmesville, specializes in ready-mix concrete and state-approved limestone, sand, and gravel. All mixed styles are available, and you can count on fast, dependable delivery and competitive prices. Fikert Concrete has served Holmes and surrounding counties for over 75 years. Call Fikert Concrete today for all your concrete needs at 674-0038. Remember, for quality concrete, it's Fikert Concrete.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors. And good evening on senior night from Knight Stadium, Week 10. West Holmes going to be going for an unbeaten record for the third time in school history, the first time since 1999 that they can get a win tonight. They are 9-0 in the year and also 5-0 in the O.C.C. and going for their first ever outright Ohio Cardinal Conference Championship if they can get a win tonight against Mount Vernon. The Yellow Jackets come in with a record of 2-7 and 1-4 in the O.C.C. We'll talk about it coming up next with Zach Gardner in the Hometown Football Friday Night Pregame Show on WKLM.
Swimming the English Channel? Check. Running with the Bulls in Pamplona? Check. Buying new tires for your car? Probably not anywhere near the top of your bucket list. That's why at Holmes Tire LLC, we offer long-lasting, high-quality tires like the Yokohama Abbott Ascend GT. So the next time you need new tires, stop by Holmes Tire LLC for a set of Yokohama Abbott Ascend GTs. Call Holmes Tire LLC in Millersburg, 330-674-0025, or their other locations, Spencer, 330-648-2401, Mount Vernon, 740-392-1811, and Loudonville, 419-408-3607.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They carry their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
If you're thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You are ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Rob Huvis with Edward Jones Investments in Millersburg. Let's work together to help ensure that your finances can keep up with your own needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by my office at 212 North Washington Street. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
This is Tim Meyer with ProMotion Therapy, where we understand that your health is important to you. That's why we have solutions for all your therapy needs. From a sports injury to recovery from a surgery or pain management, we will help you make a plan for the road to recovery. We are conveniently located on the south side of Millersburg at 1207 South Washington Street. Give us a call today to schedule an appointment and join the ProMotion Therapy family, promoting a better you.
Stop in all this week for these great deals at Roadie's IGA Marketplace. Get half-gallon apple cider for $2.99 each. 5-pound bag of red or Golden Delicious apples for $3.99 each. And Northwest Bartlett pears for $1.29 a pound. They also have IGA roll sausage, 2 for $6. Wild Caught USA sockeye salmon for $13.19 a pound. 18-ounce package of Matt Lowell stuffed scallops for $8.79, and Holy Cook cocktail shrimp for $8.79 a pound. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Roadie's IGA.
Many things can cause damage to your vehicle. A deer, another car, or that parking lot pole that came out of nowhere. Regardless, your ride needs to be repaired. And Finish Line Auto Body is the place to go. Finish Line will help pay your insurance deductible. That's right, Finish Line will pay up to $500. You could get your vehicle repaired while paying $0 out of pocket. Call or visit the Finish Line Auto Body Customer Care Center for details. Located on State Route 83, across from Pomerane Hospital in Millersburg.
24 that year. West Holmes led 7-6 after the first quarter on a 2-yard touchdown run by Baker, and then in the second quarter, each team would trade a touchdown as Baker on a 3-yard touchdown run. It was a 14-13 West Holmes lead at halftime. Mount Vernon would outscore West Holmes 13-7 in the third quarter. Only scored by West Holmes in the third was by Myers on a 21-yard touchdown reception from Clark, and it was a 26-21 lead for Mount Vernon through 3, and Mount Vernon went on to outscore West Holmes 6-3 in that final quarter. It would be Nate Ginsburg, a 37-yard field goal, the only points in the fourth for West Holmes, and Mount Vernon won that game 32-24 back in 2019. In that contest, of course, it was Mount Vernon with 494 yards of offense compared to 324 for West Holmes. Helped to get them the win, including 310 yards rushing in the game for the Yellow Jackets to defeat West Holmes 32-24 that year in Knight Stadium. Of course, last year did not play each other. And of course, they're supposed to play each other after the playoffs and everything. With the COVID-shortened season, could not make that game up. Mount Vernon was not able to fulfill that. Therefore, they had to forfeit that game, and West Holmes ended up getting that win to secure their share of the O.C.C. championship last year due to that forfeit win versus Mount Vernon last year. Overall, last year for West Holmes, of course, we know they finished up 14th in their region in Division III, Region 10. They would go all the way to the regional semifinals in that region, as they would fall to regional semifinals to Columbian by a score of 34-24. And also for Mount Vernon last year, they would finish up going 5-4 overall. They had one playoff game and where they fell to Canal Winchester by a score of 45-7 from a season ago from Mount Vernon. Brandon Benter is alongside for the coin toss tonight. It will be getting him momentarily. So Brandon Benter on the sideline reporter tonight. We have not had him during the season, but we are thankful to have Brandon back here for the end of the regular season, also for the playoffs here coming up as well. And as the players kind of do their introductions here, as I mentioned, for the two teams, West Holmes finished up with a 3-way tie of the O.C.C. title last year with Ashland and Worcester at 5-1. In Mount Vernon last year, they finished up at 2-4 in the O.C.C. Let's go ahead and go down to Brandon Benter down on the sidelines for tonight's coin toss.
Hey, huge tonight, okay? Blue's going to talk to blue, white's going to talk to white. I'm going to be honest. When you're ready to go. Okay, you make sure you use your helmets for protection only. Because if you use them as a weapon, you will be penalized for it. Okay. Oh, guys, I want to go ahead and introduce my crew here real quick.
I'm Scott. I'm the headlines, and I'll be on Mount Vernon sideline tonight.
Hey guys, I'm Steve. I'm gonna be the back judge tonight. Good luck to you guys tonight.
Gentlemen, Mike Phillips. I'll be your umpire tonight. Good luck.
Craig, I'm the line judge. I'll be on the home team sideline.
All right, gentlemen. Okay, you're the visiting team. This is going to be the heads. This is going to be the tails. I'm going to flip it. And call.
Tails is the call.
Heads is the result. You have won the toss. What would you like to do?
Take the ball, sir.
Can you win the ball? Okay. What goal would you like to defend? There's two. You can pick one. Okay. Do me a favor. Come over here. Face this way.
And West Holmes won the toss. They elected to receive the ball, and Mount Vernon will be defending the side that is opposite of the scoreboard. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. So good. West Holmes will get the ball first. They won the toss. One, they get that ball first to start off this contest tonight. And tonight's coin toss brought to you by Holmes Pest Control of Millersburg. Give them a call, 674-9094. That's Holmes Pest Control of Millersburg, bringing you tonight's coin toss. Of course, going a little bit earlier tonight due to tonight's senior night festivities.
If you're missing your phone, it is up here in the announcement.
Hi, this is Kevin Maltrich. As former West Holmes High School graduate, player, and coach, I understand what hometown is all about. That's why I'm excited to be part of a great sales team here at your hometown dealership, Village Motors in Millersburg. As a husband and father of 3, it's important to find a vehicle that's a right fit for your family. No one can do better than Village Motors. So next time you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, stop by and see me, Kevin Maltrich, at Village Motors in Millersburg.
The Holmes County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau is proud to support our local athletes. Our mission is to help our members succeed through advocacy, leadership, economic development, innovation, communication, and maintaining our community's identity. Visit www.holmescountychamber.com.
With unpredictable power outages affecting homeowners more frequently than ever, Generac's best-selling home standby generators are designed to protect your home and family from extended power failures. This is Kerry Taylor inviting you to partner with Millersburg Electric and Generac for a free in-home assessment to identify the right generator for your backup power and financial needs. Power you control with peace of mind from Millersburg Electric, Ohio's premier Generac generator dealer. Call today or visit millersburgelectric.com.
Victory at home over Worcester, 127-10 at home over Lexington, then a 51-14 victory at Shelby, followed by a 28-7 win, and that was at Ashland last week, where West Holmes, of course, trailed 7-0 after the first quarter, but scored 14 points in the second quarter as they get Sam Williams-Dixon on a 20-yard touchdown run, and then Williams-Dixon on a 1-yard touchdown run as well. West Holmes led 14-7 at halftime, 14 more points scored in the second half, all in the fourth quarter. And we got Williams-Dixon on an 8-yard touchdown run, and also Sam Williams-Dixon on a 7-yard touchdown run for his 4-touchdown run night. And West Holmes won that game 27 last Friday to clinch at least a share of the O.C.C. championship. And for the Knights, 201 yards on rushing in the game was the difference for them on 40 carries, including that shutdown defense for West Holmes, forcing 5 more turnovers. And West Holmes able to get that 28-7 win over the Ashland Arrows.
Girls tennis,
we're going to go ahead
cheerleading, and football team.
And at this time, enjoying tonight's senior night festivities on the field here at Knight Stadium.
The best upon their graduation from West Holmes High School.
It's time once again to cheer on our West Holmes Knights. Hi, this is Sarah Clark. Stop by and visit at 5354 Township Road 336 off of State Route 39, right next to the Methodist Church. At Creative Edge, we personalize a unique look for each individual. We care and build relationships with our clients, and we strive for the latest trends through continual education. Creative Edge has a professional, relaxing, and positive atmosphere. Creative Edge is a full-service salon offering dimensional hair coloring, haircut designs, nails, pedicures, and massage. Please call for an appointment today at 330-674-3343. Go Knights!
Bryce Hunter, escorted by Rob and Rita Hunter. Brody Allen, escorted by Ron and Nikki Allen. And now girls tennis. Madison Baker, escorted by Eddie and Bethany Baker. Cross country. Grace Jackson, escorted by Dan and Lisa Jackson. And now our cheerleaders. Elizabeth Brantley, escorted by Timothy and Brenda Brantley. Allison Dawson, escorted by Brian and Rita Dawson. Elena Gallion, escorted by Nathan and Beth Lemon. Paxton Lemon, escorted by Doug and Sue Lemon. Kaylin Snyder, escorted by Jeremiah and Jen Snyder. Jasmine Wright, escorted by Teresa Palmer and her late father, Jason Wright. And now your football team. Warner Brooks, escorted by Melissa Brooks and Jason Brooks. Noah Clark, escorted by Don and Cheryl Clark. Garrett Estep, escorted by Raider and Tabitha Estep. Evan Estel, escorted by Justin Estel and Barb Estel. Walker Graham, escorted by Jason and Jennifer Graham. Tucker Kaufman, escorted by Kara Kaufman and Tom Brown and Jessica Kaufman. Blake McCombs, escorted by Danielle Maddie and Mark McCombs. Derek Patterson, escorted by Dustin Patterson and Jess Van Dalen, Alicia and Mark Weitzel. Sawyer Pritt, escorted by Steve and Robin Pritt. Zach Shaner, escorted by Matt and Missy Shaner. Matthew Weaver, escorted by Tom and Aaron Weaver.
Yeah, those are the sounds and also the views of tonight's senior night festivities here at the Knight Stadium. We'll be back around with Before the Kick coming up here on WKLM. You can never go down the wrong trail when you go to Millersburg Tire Service. They have the best brands, along with the most experienced tire experts in the area. When it comes to tires in Holmes and surrounding counties, pick the right trail and drive the Millersburg Tire Service. They've been getting the job done right for 68 years. That's Millersburg Tire Service, located off State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085.
Holmes Family Medicine on 151 Parkview Drive in Millersburg is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes. Make sure your family receives regular checkups and preventative care. Holmes Family Medicine's board-certified physicians include Dr. Scott Brown, Dr. John Vaccarillo, along with Melissa Palmer and Becca Bean, physician assistants, and Crystal Upton. She is a certified nurse midwife and women's health nurse practitioner. Annual wellness visits are now covered by most insurance plans. Call 330-674-1200 for more information or to schedule your appointment today.
This is Jim Smucker, president of Kime in downtown Charm, Ohio. When you're getting ready for guests to arrive, a natural thing you might do is clean the house. At Kime, we carry the Sereno vacuum cleaner. It uses water to catch dust and dirt, which keeps dust from spreading. This is extra helpful if you have allergies. Sereno also makes an espresso machine for after your guests arrive. When you think Kime, think lumber plus so much more, including everything you need to build a house and fill it with memories. Visit us at KimeHome.com or stop by today. Share memories this season with Serena. Get yours at Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Joined by West Holmes Knights head football coach Zach Gardner, coming in with a record of 9-0 on the year, 5-0 in the O.C.C. Of course, clinching at least a share of the O.C.C. title, going for their first ever outright Ohio Cardinal Conference Championship. And Zach, we'll kind of start right there. It has to be exciting, I would think, for the program going into Week 10 and having so much to play for. Obviously, you're not going to be playing more football after this week, and there's been some years where obviously you're not going to be playing any more football after Week 10. So just the fact that these kids have a lot to play for, a lot of stakes here for this week, and also going forward for the playoffs, has to be an exciting time for West Holmes.
Yeah, it's huge. You know, we're so blessed to be in this position right now, to be playing for so much. Week 10, 10-0 season, outright OCC title, playoff positioning. But, it's not an accident. Our kids have put the work in. They followed the plan. They've done the things they need to do to put themselves into this position. And, we've been challenging them all week to go out and execute at their best. And to put ourselves in a position to achieve some history and to make memories. We told our kids last week, from here on out, you're playing for something special every week. You're playing for memories. You're playing for things that people can never take away from you. That you've achieved with the things that you've done. So, I think our kids understand what's at stake. They've prepared phenomenally this week, and we're excited to just go out there and play a well-coached, tough OCC game.
You mentioned preparing for this week, taking on Mount Vernon here in Week 10. They come in at 2-7 on the season. That's not the greatest record in the world, but we've seen that in the past with Mount Vernon. They've come in, and they know that they're the bigger school. Obviously, they're always a tough test. What stands out to you about this year's Yellow Jackets team?
Yeah, they're a Division II school first and foremost. The biggest school in our league. We're the smallest school in our league, so that's always going to be a challenge for us to go and play a team like that. They're very physical. They're well coached. Just this typical OCC team. It's going to be a battle. They know us well. We know them well, and it's going to be a fight. And our kids need to go out and they need to make the plays necessary to win a big football game.
Other than that, what do we think else has to happen here to do what you need to do here in Week 10?
Yeah, we need to fire on all cylinders. We need to diagnose what they're giving us defensively, and we need to take advantage of it. We've seen about every look you can possibly see this season. The running joke with our offense is, what look are we going to get this week that we haven't prepared for? So, I think our kids are very versatile in that, and we're just going to have to diagnose what they're giving us, and then go out and execute whatever it is we need to score some points.
Zach, on that note, seeing every different look you could possibly see during the course of the season, as you mentioned throughout this year, and I have to imagine, obviously, helps going into the Week 10, but also just going forward in the postseason play, it has to go a long way just seeing all those different looks and knowing what you expect to see going into the postseason, right?
Yeah. When you go through things, right? When you have that experience, that is what you build upon, and any situation you're in, you need to grow from it, and throughout, going back to last year with the playoffs and our kids understanding, how to properly prepare, how to travel, how to practice, and then when you get to the game, what it's like, what the referees are like, how to execute, but. Our kids, and this year specifically, schematically, have seen basically every coverage, every front, that you can see, and our offensive line communicates really well. Our receivers read, zone coverage really well. They beat man coverage really well, and Noah, can take a slow process read and really read the defense and distribute the ball to our playmakers. So, absolutely. Well, when you find yourself in situations, it makes your team better. And our kids throughout the last several years have been through a lot of situations, and that has put them in a position to be successful.
Certainly have, and certainly the seniors have been in part of a lot of situations as well for West Holmes, a lot of success for West Holmes football. It is senior night in Knight Stadium. What does that mean to you, Zach, coaching these seniors here on senior night?
It means a lot, man. This group especially, they were in 8th grade our first year here, and they were finishing, their back-to-back undefeated seasons in 7th and 8th grade football. And so, being the first year here, trying to build the proper culture, we decided that we needed to make sure that culture was built with this talented class that they were tight-knit, they were tough, they were fighters, just everything you want in a class. And we actually went and we wrote them a letter about what they needed to do, about staying together, about how they needed to buy into the culture of the program, the core tenets of our program, and how you never get better, or you either get better or you get worse. You never stay the same. And that was the message that we wanted to give them, and we gave them a letter after their 8th grade game, 5 years ago at Riverview, and we gave them this letter, and we brought it back out this week in practice, and it was kind of a special moment as we went through and we read that letter that we gave to these seniors as 8th graders, and you could see, everything that we talked about in there. They did, and that has put them in this position to achieve all this history we talked about earlier that they can do tonight in this game. And it's a special moment, just a great group of kids. We had our senior hit night on Wednesday night. This is a great tradition that we do, but these kids are focused on the task at hand. They want more. They know what they need to do, and just like they prepared and culturally built this thing the proper way, all the way, we expect them to continue to do that from here on out.
That's awesome stuff, Zach. Thanks for your time as always, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
That's the voice of West Holmes Knights head football coach, Zach Gardner.
Hi, this is Kevin Multrich. As former West Holmes High School graduate, player, and coach, I understand what hometown is all about. That's why I'm excited to be part of a great sales team here at your hometown dealership, Village Motors in Millersburg. As a husband and father of 3, it's important to find a vehicle that's a right fit for your family. No one can do better than Village Motors. So next time you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, stop by and see me, Kevin Multrich, at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Uhl Septic System is a proud supporter of the West Holmes Knights. Hi, this is Dick Uhl, owner of Uhl Septic in Millersburg. I have been in business for over 20 years and have lived in the community my whole life. We believe in our community and our school system. We are dedicated to our customers and provide prompt, dependable service at a reasonable price. Did you know that the health department recommends pumping your septic system every 3 to 5 years? For more information, give me a call at 330-674-1424. Go Knights!
Looking for an experienced professional pest control company? Hi, this is Roger Bugs McClure with Holmes Pest Control. With over 40 years in the pest control industry and a lifelong resident of Holmes County,
Holmes Pest Control can give you the best service by using the best products at the best price. Call Holmes Pest Control 330-674-9094 or visit our website at holmespestcontrolincorporated.com. Another home-owned, homegrown Holmes County business. Professional service with a personal touch.
If you're ready to upgrade the outside look of your home, then look no further than Diamond Coat Building Products at MRV Siding Supply. Diamond Coat Siding is built to last, and it comes with a 30-year no-fade warranty and 30 colors to choose from. Stop by on County Road 623 in Millersburg or call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Right after this is done playing here for us, and we'll talk.
Okay.
And tonight's national anthem being brought to you by the Holmes County Veteran Services, located at 75 East Clinton Street, Suite 104 in Millersburg. Call 330-674-4806. McElroy alongside Will O'Donnell for tonight's broadcast on Senior Night, Week 10. And, well, even though there's going to be more football played here in West Holmes after this week, always a special night on Senior Night.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, it always has that emotional feel to it, but a little different because we know it's not our last game, and we pretty much know it's not our last game here at Knight Stadium. So, yeah.
No question about that. You look at this team, what they've accomplished this year, 9-0. They've accomplished a whole bunch, but they still have a lot more they want to accomplish, right?
Yeah. This one is special. This one's for legacy. This is become the third team ever in the history of West Holmes since '65 to go undefeated and to get the first outright O.C.C. championship ever in history since, 2003, I think.
Yeah, that is huge, obviously, for West Holmes to go on here and try to finish things off here. And I'm sure you've been around these kids and the coaches here. These guys want this. They want to come out here and take care of business tonight.
Yeah, they've, like I said, every week we've had something to point to, and this week 10's no different. And these kids have been focused all week because Zach Gardner's got them prepared, and now it's just a matter of going out and playing up to their ability.
You guys are going to go out there and do that. How about we talk about the seniors, Will? And you know this, there's a lot of seniors that do play. There's some seniors that don't get a lot of playing time on the field, but they get a lot of practice time. They're still very valuable to this team, and those guys certainly are a big part of this team as well.
Yeah, I specifically think of two of the linemen, Evan Estel and Zach Shaner, two good seniors. They've both seen some varsity time throughout the season this year when guys have went down and we need them to step up and fill in and not be able – we have to go out there and produce and not miss a beat. Derek Patterson, who's gotten in the end zone and been a great special teams player for us. The thing I appreciate about those young men is they're in the weight room every day, working hard, never missing practice. And you need those guys because they're the guys who have to line up across from the starters in practice and give us a look to get us prepared for a Mansfield Senior and a Worcester. And, that's a thankless job sometimes, but they do it and they get themselves ready every week for us.
Certainly do, and West Holmes getting ready tonight as they play host to Mount Vernon here in Week 10 as they try to go for their perfect regular season and an outright O.C.C. championship as well. We'll be back around, and Will I will have the tonight's starting lineups right after this on WKLM.
If you're ready to upgrade the outside look of your home, then look no further than Diamond Coat Building Products at MRV Siding Supply. Diamond Coat Siding is built to last, and it comes with a 30-year no-fade warranty and 30 colors to choose from. Stop by on County Road 623 in Millersburg or call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Broman & Byler in Millersburg is a local full-service accounting firm. Hello, this is John Byler. We offer a complete range of services from tax, business, and estate planning to bookkeeping and payroll services. When choosing a financial advisor at tax time, choose Broman & Byler at 161 North Washington Street in Millersburg. You can reach us at 330-674-8222.
That's odd for us. That tells me he wants to pour it on early.
And tonight's starting line is being brought to you by Holmes Lumber, proud to offer a full line of Pro-Via vinyl windows and a variety of steel and fiberglass entry doors. Choose from a selection of styles and colors to complement your home or commercial project. And West Holmes will get the ball first, starting for them on offense at center. He is going to be 6 foot. Make it a 6 foot, 180-pound senior Walker Graham, and also at the guards will be 6 foot junior Colin Gardner and also 6'2 junior Landon Dye. At the tackles, 6'1 senior Matthew Weaver and 6'3 senior Warner Brooks. At wide receiver for West Holmes, Tucker Kaufman. He's 5'8 senior, and he has 27 receptions and also 395 yards and also 5 receiving touchdowns. Also will be 6'1 senior receiver Garrett Estep, has 32 receptions for 577 yards and 9 receiving touchdowns. And junior receiver Zenith Roper has 4 receptions for 49 yards and 1 receiving touchdown. And also senior receiver Sawyer Britt will also be out there as well. At running back, Brett Shearer, of course, a 5'10", 210-pound junior, has 56 carries for 224 yards and 4 touchdowns on the ground, and also has 12 receptions for 220 yards and 2 receiving touchdowns. And also running back Sam Williams-Dixon, a 6 foot, 195-pound sophomore. He has 152 carries for 980 yards rushing and also 14 rushing touchdowns. A chance to go over 1,000 rushing yards for tonight after all in the season. And also has 38 receptions for 555 yards and 5 receiving touchdowns. At quarterback is Noah Clark, a 5'11", 190-pound senior. He's completed 67% of his passes and 124 completions in all this year for 2,049 yards, 21 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. Now for the defensive starters for tonight for Mount Vernon, here's Will O'Donnell.
Mount Vernon looks like they're going to come out in a 3-4 set. In the middle for them at nose guards, a senior, 6'2", 265, Nate Stradley, 78 tackles, leads the team, or second in the team in tackles up front. Defensive ends, we have senior, 6'3", 215, Jesse Foster, leads them in sacks with 5, and a senior DN, Joe Reddick. Don't have any stats on his size or height there. Inside linebackers, I've got a junior, Mac Hanna, 6'1", 180, and a freshman, Gage Coleman. No stats on him as far as height and weight either. Outside linebackers, leading tackler, Zach Mullins, a junior, 6'3", 205, 104 tackles on the season. And the other outside linebackers, a junior, 6 foot, 185, Joel Hubbard. At the corners, senior Connor Lang, and a junior, 5'8", 145, Ryland Firebaugh. Safeties, Johnny Askrew, a sophomore, 5'9", 175, and a senior, 5'10", 140, Dylan Dow.
And for Mount Vernon on offense tonight, starting for them at center will be 6'2 senior Nate Stradley, and at the guards will be 5'8 junior George Monreal, and also junior Zach Calvert. At the tackles will be senior Joe Reddick and also sophomore Reese Schonauer. And at wide receiver tonight is going to be 6'2 junior Lane Coleman, and also 5'9 sophomore and Johnny Askew has 28 receptions for 474 yards and 3 touchdowns on the year. And also 5'10 senior Dylan Dow, 15 receptions for 286 yards and 1 receiving touchdown. At wingback is Jesse Foster, a 6'3 senior, has 8 receptions for 96 yards and 3 receiving touchdowns. At running back is Evan Owens. He, a 5'8", 180-pound junior, has 163 carries for 848 rushing yards and 3 rushing touchdowns. At quarterback is Joel Hubbard, a 6 foot, 185-pound junior has completed 61 passes for a 44% completion percentage for 933 yards and also 8 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. Now on the defensive side for the Knights, here's Will O'Donnell again.
West Holmes in that familiar stack 3-3. The man in the middle, Corbin Felton, the junior, 6 foot, 185, leads the Knights in sacks with 7.5. Senior DN, Walker Graham, 6 foot, 180, leads the team in tackles for loss with 7. Junior defensive end, Colin Gardner, 6 foot, 240. In the linebackers on the inside, leading tackler with 135.5 on the season, Elijah Baldridge, junior, 6'3", 215. Brett Shear at that Sambacker, a junior, 5'10", 210. Garrett Estep on the outside backer, 6'1", 170. And Blake McComb, second on the team in tackles with 99, a senior, 6'1", 195. At the corners, we have the seniors, Sawyer Pritt, 5'7", 140. And Tucker Kaufman, senior, 5'8", 155, and leading the team in interceptions with 6. Safety positions, the sophomore, Sam Williams-Dixon, 6 foot, 195, and the junior, 5'11", 160, Owen Jeffries.
West Holmes 9-0 in the season, 5-0 in the O.C.C. They clinched at least a share of the O.C.C. championship, going for the first outright O.C.C. title with the win tonight. And now Vernon a record of 2-7 overall. They're 1-4 in the O.C.C. as well for the Yellow Jackets. They're coached by 6th-year head football coach Mike Kerr. West Holmes coached by 5th-year head coach, and that is Zach Gardner. And tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Holmes Lumber on State Route 39 in Millersburg and downtown Sugar Creek, and also North Tuscarawas Avenue in Dover. We'll take a break, come back with the opening kickoff after this on WKLM. Listen up. Westside Automotive is geared up for football season, and they're ready to whip your car into shape for fall. Don't let your vehicle get sacked by rust and corrosion, engine and transmission problems, or brakes. Let the team at Westside Automotive devise a game plan to get your car back in the field. That's Westside Automotive, 180 South Van Anthony Street in Millersburg. Score a touchdown with quality craftsmanship from someone you can trust at Westside Automotive.
When Mother Nature unloads her fury, your home may be without power. Call Holmesville Electric, your local Generac dealer. Holmesville Electric has factory-certified technicians and carries a full line of parts and service kits for all your Generac needs. So when it comes to the ones that you love, choose the most trusted name in standby power, Generac. Made right here in the USA. Call Bobby Morrison at Holmesville Electric today at 330-279-4522 for a free home evaluation to get the size that best fits your needs. That's Holmesville Electric, locally owned and operated for over 25 years.
Being brought to you by Millersburg Tire Service. Take the right trail and head to Millersburg Tire Service off of State Route 36 east of Millersburg. McRoy alongside Will O'Donnell for tonight's broadcast. And also, it is Michael Hammond back at WKLM Sports Central. Glad to have you with us here on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. And, of course, we are also video live streaming tonight's contest on the WKLM Facebook page and also on our YouTube page, courtesy of Claxton Communications, their team of Lydia Brady, Matthew McCurry, and also Andrew Dunlap, providing full video for tonight's broadcast as well. Just about ready to get things underway. It'll be Mount Vernon kicking the ball off from right to left, wearing their white jerseys and also black pants and black numerals and orange trim. West Holmes with their blue jerseys, blue pants, white numerals, and white in red trim. Taking the ball out for Mount Vernon is going to be senior Christian Dean. He'll send a squib kick down the middle of the field, glove by the 25-yard line to the 30, to the 35. Taken out near the 40 and finally thrown down out near that 40-yard line for West Holmes. On the return for West Holmes was number 22, Elijah Baldridge.
Yeah, good starting field possession for West Holmes, and something I think we're going to see a lot of here as we continue on with the season is squib kicks. People have seen enough film on us returning kicks that they don't want to give us a chance to break it.
They don't want to deal with that, so West Holmes will have it for very good field position to start things off at their own 40-yard line, going from left to right. 3 receivers split wide left, 1 split wide to the right side. In the shotgun, quarterback Noah Clark, and Brett Shear in the backfield just to the left of Clark. Here's a snap. Handoff Shear straight ahead to the 40, now to the 43, to the 45, and takes it to the 46-yard line where finally a host of defenders will take him down, but a nice 6-yard gain for the running back, Brett Shear.
Yeah, and Mount Vernon showing 2 high safety, and I think a little quick check with me to see what's in the box.
brings up a 2nd and 4. Here's the snap. Hand up. Williams-Dixon to the outside. Cuts the field. Now to the 50. First down to the 45. Still going to the outside of the 35. Now to the 25, 20. To the 15, 10, 5. Forget about it. Into the end zone. And touchdown. 2 plays. Sam Williams-Dixon with a 54-yard touchdown run. His 15th touchdown run of the year. And West Holmes, just like that, they have a 6-0 lead.
Yeah, and that was just, like I said, they give you 5 men in the box, 2 high safety, and West Holmes will take what you give them. And, we're content to hand it off and run the ball if that's what you're going to give us. But good luck catching Sam Williams-Dixon on that. That drive took 35 seconds and 2 plays.
That's pretty quick, and it'll be now Nick Ginsburg, the junior kicker, on for the PAT try. He is 37 of 44 on PATs this year. And awaiting in the snap. There is the snap, the hold, in the kick by Ginsburg, and he will pound it through. And West Holmes 11:25 to play in the first. West Holmes up 7-0 over Mount Vernon. This is O.C.C. football on WKLM. Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors. Turn for the 1-yard line to the 10, out near the 15, and finally going to be thrown down at that 15-yard line. The return was junior Matt Hanna for Mount Vernon.
You're looking at Jack Marmot and Nate Fair. Looked like they were the first two down there to tangle them up. Good kick, though, pinned it right at the 1-yard line and tackling him inside the 20. Good coverage by that kickoff team that time.
Very good coverage, and the Yellow Jackets going from right to left at their own 15-yard line, down 7-0 after that 54-yard touchdown run by Sam Williams-Dixon. And Mount Vernon has a receiver wide right side, and the shotgun is Joel Hubbard. Backs in the eye, offset eye. Here's the snap, pitch to the right side. Here's the carry, and trying to get to the outside, but spun around and taken down on that carry to the far side was Johnny Askew. They'll spot that right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that carry to the 15.
Yeah, good job by Brett Shear, the backer, set to that side to scrape and find an open window and get him for a no gain.
So 2nd and 10 from that 15-yard line. Just into the first quarter, West Holmes up 7-0. Mount Vernon ball, and a wide receiver split wide right, and backs in the offset eye again with Hubbard in the shotgun. The snap. Here's the handoff. And the carry again. Askew looking for the room up the middle. Gets to the outside now to the 20. And he'll have some room to the 25. Carries the defender with him to the 30. Now down to the 35 and finally thrown down out near the 36. As they end up going and busting for a lot more than maybe originally thought to the outside line. It goes for about 21 yards to the first down.
Yeah, ran that one into the boundary. Didn't look like he was going to be able to get to the perimeter, but he cut it up inside, and all it took was one missed tackle. And that was a good hard run by that young man.
Spot the nose of the ball to the 37-yard line on that 22-yard scamper. 1st and 10 for Mount Vernon. And it'll be a receiver split wide to the right side. Make the 2 to the right and backs in the offside eye. There's a snap. Pitch to the right side. Askew again. Looking some room to the 40. Has some room as he busts through to the 45. Finally thrown down across midfield. He'll get him sails out to the 48 of West Holmes. That goes for 15 yards, another first down.
Yeah, it was Brett Shear there again. Coming from the backside is that backer. You'd like to see that play side backer on that side fill, but Brett's been able to scrape from the backside, but still, just a toss sweep into the boundary, and they're getting a little push on that right side.
1st and 10 at the West Holmes 48-yard line. Mount Vernon has the ball. Again, the same formation of the stent. Here's the handoff. Going straight ahead with the carry. Going to be Evan Owens this time to the 45, and he'll be stuffed at that 45-yard line. Not much there, but it gets about 3 yards on that carry.
Number 32, Evan owns the ball carried.
Yeah, and really, once you're across midfield here, if you're Mount Vernon, this is 4-down territory. I mean, they've got nothing to lose in this game, and if you're West Holmes, you're going to get everything thrown at you tonight.
No question about that. Mount Vernon coming in at 2-7 on the season, 1-4 on the O.C.C. here into Week 10. And right now, 2nd and 7 at the West Holmes 45-yard line. Play clock down to 18 seconds and counting as they run the play for the far sideline. 9-10 and counting opening quarter. And for Mount Vernon, it'll be receivers but wide right. Max in the offset eye, Hubbard in the shotgun. It's the snap. Handoff. Owen straight ahead. Has some room to the 40. Busts through down to the 35. And he'll be thrown down finally at about the 34-yard line. It goes for another 11 yards. That will be a first down.
Yeah, Elijah Baldridge there with the stop. But once again, a good hard run. And, they're moving the sticks again.
Third first down. Doing it on the ground right now are the Yellow Jackets. 1st and 10 at that 34-yard line. In West Holmes territory. And kind of taking some time here between these plays.
Yeah, and if you're a defensive back, I know they're pounding the ball, but, boy, don't fall asleep. First down's a real good time for play action here.
Hubbard in the shotgun. Gets that snap. Low snap. He grabs it, looking for the pass to the far sideline. And it'd be a diving grab attempt, but no, unable to haul it in. Nice pass, but good coverage as well on the ball intended for Dylan Dow inside the end zone.
Yeah, good coverage there by Tucker Kaufman on the boundary corner. He had Williams Dixon helping out over top. A little bit of a low snap. Quarterback had to go down and get that. Had to take his eyes off the receiver downfield. Might have threw the timing off a little bit.
So 2nd and 10 from the 34-yard line. Receivers put wide to the right. Here's the snap. Handoff. And the carry straight ahead with the carry out near the 30. And thrown down at about that 30-yard line, about 4 yards
10,
on that carry. On that carry that time was Jesse Foster.
Number 22, Elijah Baldridge.
Yeah, Elijah Baldridge there again for the stop. And if they're going to pound the ball like this could be another 30-tackle night for Elijah.
No doubt. First breaking his brother's record last week with 32 tackles in that victory over Ashland. 3rd and 6 from the West Holmes 30. Mount Vernon with it, with the receivers put wide to the right. Backs in the offside eye. Hubbard in the shotgun, the snap. Here's the handoff. Carried by Owens. Has some room to the right tackle. Goes to the 25. Here's the defender with him past the 20. Finally dragged down out near the 16-yard line. 14 yards. There'll be another first down.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Brett Shear with the stop, but really not till after the damage was done. And he's a good hard runner. This is a nice, impressive drive by Mount Vernon so far.
4 first downs for them on this drive. Brings up 1st and 10 at the West Holmes 16-yard line. 7-0 Knights. They scored on their opening drive, and now Mount Vernon kind of working the ball down the field. Receivers put wide right, and again backs in the offset eye of the snap. Pitch to the right side. Here's the carry. Over by Askew. Over to the 15. Inside the 15, he'll dive themselves out near the 11. Finally thrown down and spot him closer to the 10-yard line. It goes for about 6 yards on that play.
Yeah, and it looked like Williams Dixon flying up from that safety's position to get a hand on him and trip him up, but he kept his balance and still got another 5 yards after initial contact. And boy, this is an impressive drive by this Mount Vernon offense. Nothing fancy, just lining up and pounding it.
Going right at him, no doubt about it. 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line. Here's the snap. Handoff. Askew looking for some room up the middle. Now bounces to the outside. He breaks one tackle, still going, and finally thrown down out near the 7, maybe the 6-yard line. Fights his way for about 4 yards, so right near that first down marker. And I believe it will be enough for a first down.
Number 44, Johnny.
Yeah, they're marking it as a third and inches, but
that'll bring up 3rd down.
The quarter. You got to watch here because you could still play. You still go play action if you want. Come back and sneak it on 4th, but this is just power football right now by Mount Vernon.
3rd and short. Here's the snap. And the handoff. Owens goes pounding straight ahead out near the 5-yard line. He'll spot him as the pile moves him forward inside the 5. Finally bring him down at about the 4-yard line. But that will be a 1st and goal coming up.
Yeah, and that's the 2nd, 3rd down on this drive they've converted on. It's going to set up 1st and goal at the 3.
Number 22, Elijah Baldridge.
Keep it on the ground throughout this drive. 1st and goal. 6-10 and counting, or in the opening quarter. Now Vernon trying to match this score down 7-0. It'll be Lane Coleman split wide to the right side. But you expect here it's going to be on the ground. Here's the snap. Askew with the handoff. Bounce to the outside, cuts the middle, then near the end zone. Will be stopped short of it. And
just inside the 1, they're marking him.
And so they'll take him down. So it'll be a 2nd and goal coming up here inside that 1-yard line.
Yeah, Elijah Baldridge with the stop. His initial hole was plugged up, and he kind of bounced a little bit to the right and didn't try to go around end, just turned it up as quick as he could. But you're going to see you're going to see 3 more carries if that's what it takes, and these 2 drives couldn't be any different.
Second and goal from the 1. There's the snap. In the hand of Owens, goes straight ahead, dives near the end zone, and there's the signal. They'll give him the touchdown. Evan Owens on the 1-yard touchdown run. And Mount Vernon methodically working that ball on the ground the entire drive, and they finally cash it in. And now a 7-6 ball game. And that going for 6 minutes and 7 seconds.
Yeah, both teams doing it on the ground. West Holmes in 2 carries for 35 and seconds, and Mount Vernon for 6 minutes and 7 seconds. And if you're Mount Vernon, you love that kind of drive because it keeps that West Holmes offense off the field.
No doubt about it. Evan Owens, his 4th touchdown run of the season. And see what they do here. It looks like they're going for the extra point. Will be Christian Dean, the senior kicker. And there's the snap, the hole, the kick by Dean, and he will pound it through. 5:18 to play in the first. We're tied up at 7 apiece. This is O.C.C. football on WKLM.
Danbury Senior Living has been a trusted and respected provider of senior living options in Ohio for over 20 years. They are proud to be bringing their resort-style independent living, assisted living, and memory care options to the Millersburg community. When you make Danbury the next step for your senior years, you'll enjoy chef-prepared meals in the Anytime restaurant-style dining room, resident-focused life-enriched activities, 24/7 nursing and care staff, and so much more in a brand new 5-star resort-style community. Call 330-413-7166 or visit danburyseniorliving.com to find out how you can experience the Danbury difference.
Klein Brothers Tree Service, specializing in tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. No job too big or small. Whether it's a tree damaged by a storm or you're looking to trim your favorite backyard shade tree, we're your local available tree service. Give Jared a call for a free estimate. 330-763-4832. That's 330-763-4832.
Touchdown run. We're tied up at 7 apiece. And now to kick it off, going to be Christian Dean from right to left. And he'll send it away. A little squib kick again. Bounces to the 30, now to the 25, to the 20. Scooped up and taken by Sawyer Pritt to the 25. And he'll be thrown down about that 25-yard line on the return by Sawyer Pritt.
Yeah, good coverage that time. They squib kicked it to the opposite side. Sawyer picked it up, tried to go see if he could work his way across the field and get to the West Holmes sideline, but good coverage downfield by Mount Vernon.
Now let's go on the sidelines now to Brandon Benter.
Thank you, Matt. I have 3 of the 6 senior cheerleaders here with me. I have Jasmine, Allie, and Paxton. But Jasmine, what's been your favorite part of this undefeated season?
Whenever everybody gets riled up and hyped at the end of the game and we're winning, everybody gets really excited.
It's been a lot of fun then, huh?
Yeah.
We'll send it back to you guys for the play.
First and 10 is the 25-yard line for West Holmes. Clark in the shotgun, motioning Williams Dixon left to right, the snap. Here's the hand up, Williams Dixon straight ahead to the bounces to the outside and hit and thrown down right at the line of scrimmage at the 25-yard line. No gain. Back on the sideline is the Brandon Benter.
And Allie, I have the same question for you. What's been your favorite part of the season?
Well, when we do the Cotton Eye Joe dance down on the track with the whole team, it's pretty fun.
That was a hit.
So the team gets involved in that too?
Oh, yeah.
That's fantastic. We'll go back to you guys for the play.
Second and 10 at that 25-yard line. After that hard hit there on the run by Williams Dixon. Here's the snap. Pass goes near side. Going to be caught by Tucker Kaufman. Dances around to the 30 and thrown down at about the 31-yard line. But a 6-yard pass completion. Back in the sidelines now to Brando.
And Paxton, finally, your favorite part of the season?
I think my favorite part would be just watching the guys that we cheered for growing up just doing so great this season and having an undefeated season.
Absolutely. Well, again, good luck with the rest of the game, and thanks for talking to me.
Yep, thank you.
And we'll send it back to you.
All right, 3rd and 4th, the 31-yard line for the Knights. Spread formation, empty backfield, the snap to Clark. Pump fake, under pressure, bubble screen, grabbed by Sawyer Pritt. Gets the blockers to the outside. He does it to the 35. First down to the 40. Breaks the tackle to the 45. Out of the 50. He's still going to the 45. Out of the 40. Near side of the 30. 25, 20, 15, 10,
Block.
5. He's going to be knocked out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. First down and a whole lot more. And Pritt with that speed on the inside and also following his blockers.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he started to bounce that to the inside, and you try to get that guy to catch it, hit the tunnel, and get to the sideline. and resisted the temptation, got back out outside, had a caravan there, and I don't think they saw the one Mount Vernon defender bearing down on him from behind.
Already down to the 1 yard line. You're going to spot it. There's a snap. Hand off. Williams takes it straight ahead into the end zone. Is a leap in there for the score. West Holmes another quick score on that drive. A big pass completion by Sawyer Britt to the 1. And Williams Dixon pounds it home. His second touchdown run of the game. And up to now 16 rushing touchdowns of the year. West Holmes back in the lead. They're up 13-7. And that drive went for 1:30.
Yeah, and same thing. West Holmes strikes quick. That was 4 plays, and they're in the end zone. So they've run 6 plays on offense, and they're up 14-7.
And now Nick Ginsburg on for the PAT try. Waiting that snap. There it is, the holding and the kick by Ginsburg, and he will pound it through. We had 3:48 to play in the first. West Holmes a 14-7 lead. This is O.C.C. football on WKLM.
I'm Jeff Kinney, and I'm a Park National banker, a husband and a volunteer. At Park National Bank, we believe we're more than just our job titles, and you're more than an account number. Now bringing our family of community banks together under a single brand name means you get those core values you've always counted on from us, and more service, more access, and more options. We're all together now at Park National Bank, where you mean more.
Whether you're shutting down the run or restoring the power in the wake of a storm, it takes pride, courage, and loyalty. At Holmes Wayne Electric, they salute all linemen from the gridiron to the power pole. Visit the Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative Facebook page as they recognize a lineman of the week each week from our local school districts. Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, here for our community, proud to power your life.
Return from the 10 to the 20, now to the 25, and now dives down near the 34-yard line or so on that return for Mount Vernon.
Yeah, and we'll see if Mount Vernon can answer with another drive. Got to believe that's going to be hard to keep duplicating what they did with no negative plays, no penalties, and just driving the field like that. I mean, if they can't keep doing that, this West Holmes quick score offense is going to kind of take over.
And for West Holmes, Will, defensively, how do you try to slow down that running game in a situation like that?
Well, I mean, we can commit an extra guy to the box and go 6 men in the box, but we're going to stay with that 3-man front and get a good hard slant. And the linebackers just have to fill quicker.
Spot at the 33-yard line. Mount Vernon has the ball. And there's the snap. Handoff, Askew straight ahead. And it'll be hit this time and stuffed at that 35, thrown backwards. They'll give him forward progress for 1 yard to the 34.
Yeah, it looked like Brett Shear and then Elijah Baldridge coming in and finishing it off. And, you know, as you get adjusted as a backer to the speed of the game and what these are looking like up front, they're going to start filling quicker and quicker. And pretty soon we're going to get these kind of down and distance where Mount Vernon's going to have to go to the air.
And not probably what they want to do. 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line right now. 14-7 Knights. On senior night, week 10. Backs in the offset eye. Hubbard in the shotgun, the snap. Pitch to the right side. He'll keep it instead. This time it goes to the 35 and spun down out to the 39-yard line. Quarterback keeper that time, and he'll be thrown down for about a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, and that's Blake McCombs. That's going to set up 3rd and 5 here, and you know, really, this is probably a throwing situation for Mount Vernon because you're not where you want to be for two more plays to get it.
3rd and 5 at that 39-yard line. 2:37 and counting. We're in the opening quarter. West Holmes up 14-7. It'll be Dylan Dow split wide to the right side for the Yellow Jackets. Backs in the offset eye with Owens and. Here's the snap. Pitch to the right side. Here's the carry by Askew. He'll be breaking the tackle to the 40. Still going to the 45. Past the first down markers. He's finally thrown down to the 47-yard line. That goes for 8 yards on that carry and a Mount Vernon first down.
Yeah, we were flying up there to make that play. Tucker Kaufman had to save it for us. But, it looked like the first guy there just kind of came up, was a little out of control and missed, and then he was able to get the first down.
Johnny Askew, 8 carries, 59 yards rushing in this first quarter for the 5'9" sophomore. Listed as a receiver, but he's been used as a running back for the most part tonight. Wide receiver split wide right, backs on the offside eye, the snap. Here's the handoff. Owens straight ahead, looking for room to the 50. He'll be thrown down right at that 50-yard line from the 47, a gain of about 3 yards.
Yeah, that's Elijah Baldridge and Walker Graham converging on that tackle.
Number 32,
Boy, nothing fancy about what Mount Vernon's doing. It's just power football, toss sweep once in a while, and we've got to fill quick, but we've got to make those tackles. We can't have those misses because once we miss once, they're running hard right now.
Certainly are. Brings up 2nd and 7 right at midfield. Minute 28 in counting as we're in the opening quarter from Knight Stadium.
And when you watch how efficient they are with this ground game, it makes you wonder how they could come in here 2-7 because they look pretty physical.
They do. Hubbard in the shotgun, the snap, pitch to the right side. Here's Askew again to the 50. Gets to the outside, breaks a tackle, and out near the 46. And it'll be thrown down. And right near that 45-yard line or so, giving them a gain of about 5 yards.
Johnny Askew, the ball carrier, tackled by several.
Yep, it's going to set up, looks like another 3rd down, and they're 3 for 3 on 3rd down at this point. But like I said, I think once you get across midfield right now at this stage of the season with Mount Vernon, this is going to be 4-down territory here on out.
Spot that nose of the ball at the West Holmes 46, so it'll be 3rd and 3 at that 46-yard line. 40 seconds of counting in this opening quarter. Yellow Jackets will break out of the huddle. 12 seconds on the play clock, down the 10. Receiver split wide right, backs on the offset eye. Snap to Hubbard. Hand off straight ahead. Owens has the room as he pounds his way to the 43 and dives forward to about the 42-yard line. And they'll get about the 4 yards. That will be enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, makes them 4 for 4 on 3rd down. And it's going to move the sticks. And if you're Mount Vernon and you're looking to control the clock, you probably make that the last play of this quarter.
Final 15 seconds. As Mount Vernon, again, ball control offense we've seen in this first quarter.
Yeah, and I think that's probably their best defense at this point is to limit the amount of times our offense can get on the field.
So that'll do it for the first quarter. At the end of one, it's West Holmes 14, Mount Vernon 7. This is O.C.C. football on WKLM.
Pizza Parlor 2 in Kilbuck is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes. If you don't want to cook on game day, give them a call at 330-276-5661. They prepare their own homemade crust topped with their own special pizza sauce and your own choice of toppings. You can also order appetizers, sandwiches, their famous original subs, basket combos, and garden fresh salads. You don't have to get out of your car because they have a convenient drive-thru to pick up your order. Call today, 330-276-5661.
Tonight's contest will be announcing the Fox's Pizza Den player of the game as that player receives a large 3-topping pizza from Fox's Pizza Den in Millersburg. Give them the call at 330-674-1369. Fox's Pizza Den in Millersburg. And it'll be Mount Vernon's ball out of the, as we begin the second quarter play, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. There's a snap, hand off straight ahead on the carry to the 40 and thrown down about the 38-yard line on that carry that time by Jesse Foster. Goes for about 4 yards or so on that carry.
Yeah, just good hard run. We're creeping up. We're taking those, we're walking one of the safeties up, and we got one of the outside backers walking up. So it's a 3-man front, but you might as well call it a 5 because we're bringing Owen Jeffries up, and we're walking E-Step up on the other side. So there's enough guys up there to do it, but give credit to Mount Vernon's offensive line. They're just pounding it straight ahead and getting positive plays. There's been no penalties in this game for either team.
Very clean so far. 2nd and 6 at the West almost 38-yard line. Backs on the offside eye. There's a snap. Low snap, grabs it, pitch to the left side. Here's the carry to the outside by Askew. And gets to the 35, and he'll go out of bounds inside the 35, out near the 33, maybe the 32-yard line. Spot him closer to the 32. Goes for a gain of about 6 yards.
Yeah, it looked like Sawyer Pritt was the one to finally force him out, but that's going to move the sticks again.
Another 1st down. The 8th 1st down of this first half. Nose of the ball actually at the 31 for that 7-yard gain. 70 yards rushing by Askew in the first half. 1st and 10 at the West Holmes 31. Backs to the offset eye. And the snap. Here's the Harry. And it goes straight up the middle. It'll be Owens. He'll be tripped up as he dives from the 30 out near the 27-yard line. And it goes for about 4 yards on that carry by Evan Owens.
Yeah, and like I said, it's another 5-6 yards. And, if you're West Holmes, you're just looking for one negative play. I don't care if it's an offsides or just a 2-yard loss on a tackle. Something to take them out of this game of just being able to line up and pound it at you.
2nd and 5 on that 5-yard carry to the 26-yard line. 10:40 and counting. We're in the second quarter. 14-7 Knights. Yellow Jackets on the move again with the receiver Dylan Dow split wide left. Owens and Askew in the backfield. There's a snap. Taking the handoff. There's the pass by Hubbard deep to near the end zone. Going to be what?
That's dual possession.
Intercepted, was it?
They're going to call that a touchback.
Number 88, Tucker Coffin.
Tucker Coffin. He would get that pick. Tucker Coffin wearing number 88 in honor of his father tonight on senior night. And he comes up with a big-time pick, his 7th interception of the year.
Yeah, and if you're Mount Vernon, I know you're pounding. You're thinking, hey, they're going to fall asleep. We're going to go play action. And, credit to Tucker Coffin for staying focused out there corner. And his 7th pick of the season leaves him one shy of the school record now, which was 8.
Absolutely, and that for West Holmes will give them a new team record, right? New single-season team record.
Yeah, 29 on the season, I believe. I think we were at
20. It's 29 turnovers overall, with the 18 interceptions, I believe.
Yep, I think that's tops for a season for turnovers.
Yeah, amazing. So West Holmes going to have this ball now at the 20-yard line. Off the touchback, here's the snap, the handoff, here's the carry straight ahead. Going to be Shearer from the 20 to about the 23-yard line. It goes for about 3 yards on that carry.
Yeah, neither team throwing the ball much so far at this stage of the game.
Coming right at him. Here's the snap. Stream pass goes near side. Caught by Williams Dixon to the 25, to the 30. Out to the races. He cuts the field to the 40. Still going to the 45. Down to the 50. Still going to the 45, to the 40. 35 to the 30. 25, 20. Now to the 10. To the 5. End zone. Touchdown. Sam Williams Dixon. A couple of juke moves, and he was gone to the outside. Sam Williams Dixon, 77 yards to the house.
And that's shortest drive of the night, only 33 seconds on that one, Matt.
Unreal, another quick drive for West Holmes, and we've seen Noah Clark throw a 76-yard pass. Of course, that was to Sawyer Pritt to set up a touchdown, and now a 77-yard pass that does go for a touchdown to Williams Dixon.
Boy, and if you're Mount Vernon, you'd like to have that play-action pass, because if you just stayed patient, I don't know that West Holmes was going to stop them from pounding the ball down their throat.
No doubt about that. Nick Ginsburg on for the PAT try. The snap, the hold, and the kick by Ginsburg, and that will be good. 9:48 to play in the half. West Holmes up 21-7. This is O.C.C. football on WKLM.
Worry less about your insurance coverage while adding money back into your wallet with the American National Cashback Reward Program. Insure your auto and home and remain claim-free for 3 consecutive years, and you can get 25% of your qualifying first year's premiums. Best of all, your reward continues every year as long as you remain claims-free. Let the John Inello Insurance Agency reward your smart thinking. Call us today at 740-295-9460.
We're celebrating our 50th anniversary at Walnut Hills Retirement Community. The tradition of excellence, which started back in 1971, has made Walnut Hills one of Ohio's finest continuing care living communities. Walnut Hills provides inpatient and outpatient therapy programs, skilled nursing, assisted living, and independent living. We invite you to come see how 50 years of experience makes a difference when you're choosing a short rehabilitation stay or an amazing retirement lifestyle. For more information, call Walnut Hills at 330-893-3200 or visit walnuthillsliving.org.
Takeout center way, and we return for the 5-yard line and be sent to the 15 to the 20 and finally thrown down at about the 20-yard line on that return by Ryland Fireball.
Yeah, good coverage downfield there by, looked like Corbin Felton on that tackle, but great coverage. Anytime you pin them inside the 20 like that, you've done your job.
So Mount Vernon offense is out there, and a 1st and 10 and it'll be at their own 20-yard line. 21-7 lead for West Holmes. 9:41 to play in the second quarter. It'll be Dallas split wide to the right. And backs to the offside eye, the snap. Here's the pitch to the left side. Here's Askew. Askew trying to get to the outside, cuts the field now as he gets past the 20 and thrown down out near the 23-yard line for about a 3-yard gain. On the sidelines down to Brandon Bencher.
Thank you, Matt. I have Mr. Dodd here with me, the band leader of West Holmes. And I guess first question for you, how's the season been for you guys?
It's been a great season. You know, kids have worked hard. It's been wonderful to have a regular season, do away games, home games. I can't believe we're at week 10 already, but it's been an absolutely amazing year.
It's been super fast, and we'll send it back to them for the play real quick.
2nd and 7 from the 23-yard line for the Yellow Jackets. There's a snap. Here's the handoff, straight ahead to carry by Owens. So he's stuffed, breaks a tackle, though, keeps going past the 25, finally thrown down out near the 27-yard line. Back on the sidelines to Brandon.
And understand that you have a big show coming up here for your guys' band.
Yeah, we have, tonight we're going to honor our seniors at halftime and do all of our stuff during postgame. And then we also have our light show, the 22nd light show, believe it or not, which will be November 1st at 7 o'clock here at the stadium. So we're real excited about that. Hard to believe it. We've done that 22 of my 23 years here, and this will be the 22nd one already.
Wow, well, that's always a fun time. We'll go back to them for the play.
3rd and 3 from the 27-yard line. There's a snap. Handle straight ahead. Owens going to be past the defender to the 30, and steamrolls his way to the 35. First down all the way to the 36-yard line for Evan Owens on that carry. Back on the sidelines to Brandon.
And I won't take up much more of your time, but I guess what can we expect here at halftime? What are you guys going to be leading off with?
Well, at halftime, we're just honoring our seniors. We're not going to play much. And then we're going to do our halftime show post-game tonight afterwards. We're going to do Stronger and a dance for Counting Stars made up just by our senior class.
Awesome. Well, sounds like fun. Well, thank you for talking to me, Mr. Dodd.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Here's the handoff there, the carry again by Owens. This time he'll be tripped up as he dives forward to about the 38 from the 37, so a short gain of about a yard on that carry for Evan Owens.
Yeah, that was Garrett Estep flying up from that outside backer position to trip him up. But this is a little bit of what we've seen the whole game from Mount Vernon. And I got to be honest, if they just stay patient and don't get away from this and resist the temptation to take shots, it looks like they're going to be able to control this clock on us.
Just got to go with what works. Right now, 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
West Holmes making a little bit of adjustment. You're starting to see them walk up to a 4-man front. I think they're doing it kind of late and shifting. And here it is again.
Here's the snap. Handoff straight ahead. Here's the carry this time by Jesse Foster. He gets past the 45, explodes his way to the 49-yard line where he's finally dragged down. Jesse Foster, a 10-yard carry. That'll be a first down.
Just a good hard run. You can see him running through an arm tackle there by the linebacker. Just hard physical play. I know Coach Gardner that one time looked like right at the end of the first quarter went out there and sprinted out there to challenge that defense to get more physical.
Right now, 1st and 10 at the 49. West Holmes a 2-touchdown lead, but now Vernon again on the move with 7:12 to play in the first half. Here's the snap to Hubbard. Pitch to the left side. Here's the carry by Owens to the 50. Past the defenders. He dives his way to the 45 of West Holmes. Finally thrown down at about the 44-yard line. That's going to go for another 7 yards on that carry.
Yeah, and if you look at it, it's a toss sweep. You can see both guards, play side and backside guard, pulling. They got a flanker and they got a wing, and it's just they're letting you know where they're going with the football based on the formation. I think West Holmes is lining up correctly and slanting. We just have got to take it on.
2nd and 2 for that 44-yard line, just inside the 44-yard line. Wide receiver Dylan Dowell split wide left, backs again in the offset eye. Hubbard in the shotgun. The snap. Handoff straight ahead. Here's the carry again, this time by Jesse Foster. This time will be wrapped up and thrown down at about the 42-yard line, a gain of about a yard or 2.
Yeah, Elijah Baldridge coming up in a hurry there and stopping him, but it's going to set up a 3rd and short here.
3rd and a yard from the 42-yard line. 6 minutes and counting. We're in the second quarter. And splitting off wide to the left, that's going to be Lane Coleman. Backs in an offset eye. Hubbard looks to the far sideline. Now back to his offensive line. 7 seconds on the play clock. Down to 5. 5 on the 4. There's the snap. Handoff straight ahead again. And this time it'll be Foster. No room up the middle, so he's thrown down, but we'll see if it's enough as he dives to the 41.
Yeah, the one guy's marking it and signaling that he got it.
Enough.
It was close. Looked like Blake McCombs and Corbin Felton were in there to stand it up, but just enough to move the sticks.
11th first down of the first half for the Yellow Jackets. 1st and 10 at that 41-yard line.
Yep, 6 of 6 on third down now for that offense.
5:20 and counting, second quarter. Dow split wide left. It'll be Foster and Owens in the backfield. The snap. Handoff Owens straight ahead to the 40, and this time stuffed at about the 39-yard line. And that'll go for about 2 yards on that carry for Evan Owens.
Yeah, Owen Jeffries that time. He's the guy we're walking up. He's usually one of the 2 high safeties. We're walking him down to that outside backer position, then actually coming to the third level and bring him all the way up to the line. So basically he's playing D-end at this point.
So 2nd and 8 from the 39-yard line of West Holmes. Mount Vernon with the ball, trailing 21-7. And it'll be receiver split wide to the left for them, and that's going to be Drew Mundy. Backs on the offside eye. There's the snap. Handoff. Owens straight ahead. Has the room as he's thrown down at about the 36-yard line from the 39. That kind of goes for about 3 yards on that carry.
Yeah, that was Jeffries again, falling down inside from that DM position that we're walking him up to. And that's a good job. It's an adjustment that we've made here in this quarter. So we'll see if West Holmes sticks with this and see what Mount Vernon tries to do to combat that.
Brings up 3rd and 5 from that West Holmes 36-yard line. Yellow Jackets with it. Run that play in from the far sideline. 15 seconds on the play clock. Dow split wide left. Owens and Askew in the backfield. The snap. Handoff Askew looking for some room. Cuts up to the 35. And this time flag down. He'll be stuffing about that 35, maybe the 33-yard line. Give him about 3 yards, looks like, on that play. He'll be shy of a first down, but also a flag is down.
Yeah, this can be holding on the offense.
Holding on the offense is the call.
So holding at that 36. So there's that first flag we've seen on the other side.
Yeah, first penalty for 2 teams to be running this much football and only have 1 flag at this point in the game. It's been a clean game, well played by both teams offensively. So, but this is going to be the situation you put them in. It's going to be 3rd and about 15. And this is not where Mount Vernon wants to be because you're going to have to go to the air. And this is, where you can, where a kid like Corbin Felton in the middle who leads us in sacks knows that now it's time to make a play and tee off.
So 3rd and long, as you mentioned, at that 46-yard line.
And if you're a DB, now you're reading the down and distance. The ball's going in the air. And, Tucker Kaufman, he's probably thinking of getting his 8th pick of the season here.
No doubt about that. West Holmes very good at that. There's receiver split wide left. Again, backs on the offset eye. Hubbard in the shotgun. Here's a snap.
Oh, he's down.
He takes the pitch. He was down. He lost his footing, and the knee is down. And automatically, as you mentioned, down in high school football, so it's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, he tried to fake the pitch, and he was going to roll away from it. A little bit of a, kind of a waggle action there.
Timeout.
And timeout on the field as a result. 4th and long, 3:14 to play in the second quarter. This is O.C.C. football on WKLM.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
The Fox's Pizza Den player of the game as that player receives a large 3-topping pizza from Fox's Pizza Den in Millersburg. Give them a call, 330-674-1369. Fox's Pizza Den in Millersburg. And after that last play, they're back at the 49 of Mount Vernon, so the Yellow Jackets going to have to punt for the first time tonight.
Yeah, and I was kind of surprised West Holmes used a timeout. Their drives have been so short, but I think Zach Gardner wants to guarantee he gets one more score before the end of the half.
There's the snap. Grab about the 33. Now sit away on the punt. Goes high in the air by Lane Coleman. Takes a bounce here to the 25 of West Holmes, down to the 20. And he goes out right near that 20-yard line or so.
Yeah, and he had no intention of letting West Holmes field that punt. You could just tell by the way he positioned his body that he was kicking that out of bounds all the way. And they're actually going to mark this out at about almost the 30.
Uh-huh.
So, ends up being about a 20-yard punt. But I guess that's better than Pritter Kaufman running it back to the end zone on you.
No doubt about it. So ball spotted at that 29-yard line for the Knights, who have had drives of 35 seconds, a minute 30, and 33 seconds, all scores so far in the first half. 21-7 West Holmes. Knights offense back on the field with 3:07 to play in the second quarter. Spread formation with Clark in the shotgun. Motion man, E-step left to right. There's a snap. Clark dropping back, looking. Pump fake. Pass deep down the far side.
Got him.
Open receiver going to be E-step. Catches it to the 40. Now to the 35 of Mount Vernon. Dragged down inside the 35-yard line. He had him open. He hit him. And now first down for West Holmes.
Yeah, and that's probably about maybe the third pass of the game. I mean, a couple of the other passes have been our typical jailbreak and bubble, but really haven't had to go downfield in a vertical passing game yet.
Spot that at the 38 of Mount Vernon. 1st and 10 for the Knights. 3 split wide left, 1 split wide to the right side. Shear in the back of the snap, handoff Shear straight ahead. And this time he hit us. He takes a second effort and dives his way out near the 36. Goes for about 2 yards on that carry.
Shear the ball carrier. Tackle by number 5, Zach Mullins.
Yeah, West Holmes getting lined up quickly in their normal. We got Williams-Dixon tying his shoe back there, but I think we're trying to go tempo.
So 2nd and 8 from the 36-yard line. And 3 split wide to the left side and 1 split wide to the right. Again, Shearer in the backfield to the left of quarterback Noah Clark. 2nd and 8 from the 36-yard line, the snap. Here's the screen pass near side, caught by Shearer. Room to the 30, down to the outside to the 25. Breaks a tackle, he pounces his way to the 20. Finally dragged down on a first down out near the 16-yard line.
Shear the ball carrier.
Yeah, he gets out of bounds, stops the clock, and boy, a good hard run by Brett Shearer. He ran his first guy over and took 2 with him, and he's flexing to the crowd, and I guess you can do that when you run 3 guys over.
I guess so. 19 yards on that completion. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. 3 split wide right, 1 to the left side. Williams-Dixon in the backfield, and some movement up front, and I think I'm going to get the defense this time around.
Yep, second penalty of the game, and Mount Vernon got a little jumpy out there on the edge. Noah with a hard count.
Second penalty for 15 yards on the Yellow Jackets. Brings it 1st and 5, now from the 12. And Zevin Proper split wide left. 3 receivers split off to that right side. Williams-Dixon in the backfield. Clark in the shotgun. Motion man E-step right to left. The snap. Hand off Williams-Dixon straight ahead. Room to the 10. He bounces out near the 5-yard line. Spot him at the 6, actually shy of the 5. And does go for 6 yards, though, and West Holmes will have a 1st and goal.
Yeah, and that's going to be a first down. And they motion E-step in, and that's just he comes in and he becomes the lead blocker on that motion. And Williams-Dixon with that little jump cut that he hits so quickly inside there.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Brett Shearer's in the backfield. 2 split wide left, 2 receivers split wide to the right side. Play clock down to 10 seconds. Game clock at 1:45 and counting. Motion man Williams-Dixon left to right. There's a snap. Hand off Shearer straight ahead as he breaks the tackle, goes into the end zone, and second effort not touched that time. It'll be in there for the 5-yard touchdown run for Brett Shearer. Brett Shearer has his 5th touchdown run of the season, and West Holmes now a 27-7 lead. That drive going 1:29.
Yeah, good hard run. They put Williams-Dixon in motion that time. Makes everybody key on him, and then you just give it to Brett Shearer off the backside, and breaks 1 tackle, and that's all it took.
Nick Ginsburg again on for the PAT try. And there's the snap, low snap grab, now picked up and taken to the outside near the 5 and diving to the end zone, going to get the 2-point conversion. And West Holmes on that low snap, kind of a bunch snap.
Yeah, good.
Owen Jeffries the holder.
Yeah, good heads-up play by Owen Jeffries. And, every team runs that. You just yell fire, and you know your guy's on the end, release him to the end zone if you're going to throw him a pass. And he just takes it and scrambles off the backside. Obviously that's not something we had designed there. It's just the reaction you want. And you actually drill that in practice throughout the week, so you're ready for that bad snap if it ever happens.
And it pays off. West Holmes 2 points instead of 1. They're up 29-7. 1:38 to play in the second quarter. This is O.C.C. football on WKLM.
When it comes to service of your farm equipment, your one-stop shop should be at Buckeye Farm and Garden. In their full-service garage, they can work on any construction tractor, farm equipment, or fleet service. And check out their shop for their selection of construction and farm equipment to rental equipment. Buckeye Farm and Garden will try to get you what you need to get the job done. Whether it's farm equipment, parts, or service, stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden, located off State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Check them out at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com or call 674-0456. Buckeye Farm and Garden, your farm equipment connection.
Right to left. Out there, Nick Ginsburg. Here's the whistle. Ginsburg starts toward the ball. He'll send it away. And the Vernon will pound it inside the 5 to about the 2-yard line. It'll be returned to the far side, now to the 15, to the outside out near the 16. Finally thrown down. Trying to get to the outside and turn the corner. Couldn't do it. Ryland Fireball on that return.
Good tackle there by Zevin Proper. They actually faked a reverse that time, trying to probably get us to suck in on the containment, but Proper stayed in his lane like he's taught to do and was right there in position to make that tackle. And once again, West Holmes spins him inside the 20.
Yellow Jackets will have it for the 4th time in this first half. They trail at 29-7. And ball placed nose to the ball at the 15-yard line. Backs in the offside eye as per usual. The low snap grab. Now the handoff. Owens going to be hit. He's going to take a second effort. Breaks a tackle to the 17. Finally thrown down about that 17-yard line. Gain of about 2 yards on that play for Evan Owens.
And I'll tell you what, the low snap obviously threw off the exchange, but Coach can't be happy with the 2 missed tackles he saw. That should have been a negative play. And he still only got a yard, but West Holmes using a timeout. I think they're thinking they got to get this ball back, and the way they've been scoring so quickly, they want to get one more.
Why not, right? If you can do it, why not go ahead and try and do that? Right now, 2nd and 7. And for this Mount Vernon team, they've done some good things, as we've talked about in this first half. But for West Holmes, the problem is if they get that ball, they're scoring right away.
Yeah, and if you look at it, we could do the halftime stats now, but Mount Vernon's 6 of 7 on 3rd down, and they've had the ball for almost over 19 minutes in this first half. If you just looked at those 2 stats, you'd think West Holmes is getting dominated right now. But it's been quick plays, 30-second drive, minute 30 drive, and you're right. I mean, I think the only hope for Mount Vernon coming into this game was to keep the West Holmes offense off the field with those long, sustained drives. And the problem with that game plan is it never usually works out that way.
No doubt. So 2nd and 8 from the 17-yard line as they come out of the timeout. Minute 23 to play in this first half. Hubbard in the shotgun, backs the outside eye. The snap, here's the handoff, straight ahead of the carry by Owens. And this time will be stuffed as he's thrown down. Maybe a yard gain to the 18, brings up 3rd down and long. Another timeout for West Holmes. We'll take a timeout as well. This is O.C.C. football on WKLM.
Hello, this is Bob.
Also owns Pampered Paws in Millersburg and the Red Rough Inn in Berlin. East Holmes Veterinary Clinic is there for all your pet needs. Whether it is for veterinary services, grooming, or boarding, there is only one place to call. That's East Holmes Veterinary Clinic with locations in Berlin at 893-2057, Millersburg at 674-5591, Pampered Paws 674-7297, or the Red Rough Inn at 893-2057. Stop in today.
It's never too early to start thinking about Christmas, and at the jewelry store, we are well stocked for your Christmas shopping needs. Hi, this is Sue Spieler, and what could be better this Christmas than a birthstone bracelet that you can find right here in my showroom. With your choice of birthstones, you can add to go along with our matching necklaces and earrings for a great gift this Christmas. What else, you ask? How about our selection of new diamond hoop earrings and stackable fashion rings? Shop early for Christmas at the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in Millersburg.
Better run them into the sideline and stop the clock, but right now, looking at by the time they punt it, if they don't just let it run all the way down, we're going to have about 30 seconds maybe to work with after they punt it.
Down to 50 and counting right now. And I'm sure not going to be in any hurry to get this punt off.
No, and they have 3 timeouts, so they'll probably take this down to about 1 second before they call it.
Right down to 9 seconds on the play clock, 35 on the game clock. And down to 1 second on the play clock, and there's the timeout called. with 28 seconds to play on the game clock in the first half. We'll take a timeout. 29-7 West Holmes. This is O.C.C. football on WKLM.
Barnhart Service Center of Millersburg offers 62 years experience on all types of foreign or domestic cars. For generations, they have taken care of your vehicle needs from the smallest to the largest jobs. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. To schedule your appointment today, call Jay at 674-4836. Barnhart Service Center wishes good luck to the West Holmes Knights.
A 29-7 advantage for West Holmes. And not a lot of time left, Will, but what we've seen in this first half, maybe that doesn't matter if West Holmes can get this in the hands of the ball.
Yeah, and the key here is if they give us an opportunity to field the punt, looking at where they're going to be punting from, he's going to be back at about his own 10, maybe inside right around the 5, and a decent return even gives maybe Ginsburg a shot at a 40-yard field goal here even before the half's over.
We shall see here down Mount Vernon. We'll be out there to punt this ball away.
Boy, and Pritt and Kaufman are licking their chops right now. Please don't kick this out of bounds.
Love to get this ball. Lane Coleman, the junior, standing at about the 6-yard line, to receive this snap. And going to be another timeout here in this first half. So again, 28 seconds to go. Another timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. This is O.C.C. football on WKLM.
Come to the Kaufman Realty and Auctions Raber Real Estate Auction on Tuesday, October 26th at 5 p.m. Located near Sugar Creek, Walnut Creek, and Farmerstown, this desirable property has 2 homes. Both are 2-story with walkout basements with a new shop and barn on 3.56 acres at 2991 County Road 114 in Sugar Creek. For more information, contact Aiden Yoder at 330-231-8983. That's the Kaufman Realty and Auction Raber Real Estate Auction on October 26th at 5 p.m.
We'll be back out here now with the punting situation again. Again, it will be their punter in Lane Coleman standing about the 7-yard line to receive this snap. There's the snap. High snap.
Oh, go get it. Go get it.
The field. He drops up some top of it, does Coleman, but he'll have to jump on top of it about the 7-yard line, and just like that, West Holmes doesn't even have to return the ball on the bad snap there inside the 10-yard line.
Well, I think you asked why, we had the break, why use that timeout, and I think what he saw was West Holmes lining up for a punt block, and I'm sure that was on the center's mind as he snapped it, was they were all up on the line. They were going to come, and probably caused a little jitters, and we've seen some bad snaps here in the second quarter that have really thrown their offense out of sync, and right there, that was a huge special teams play.
It was, and now West Holmes, all of a sudden, they're going to be at the 8-yard line of Mount Vernon. First and goal after that bad snap. The Knights offense back on the field. 25 seconds to play. Spread formation, Clark in the shotgun. Here goes the snap, rolls to his left side. Clark looking, tucks it in. He'll carry it to the 5 into the end zone.
He's
in.
In.
Touchdown. Quarterback Noah Clark will get that one. On the quarterback scamper, an 8-yard touchdown run for Noah Clark, his first touchdown run of the season. And West Holmes a 35-7 lead. And that one going for about 7 seconds, Will.
Yep. Yeah, West Holmes getting killed on time of possession tonight.
What's wrong with them? Well, West Holmes thinking if they can just get their hands on the ball and a little shorter field even than they thought they would get. Nick Ginsburg now for the PAT try. All Knights here on senior night in the first half. Here's the snap, the hold, and the kick by Ginsburg, and that will knock it through the uprights. West Holmes up 36-7, 18 seconds to play in this second quarter. This is O.C.C. football on WKLM.
This is Jim Smucker, president of Kime in downtown Charm, Ohio. When you're getting ready for guests to arrive, a natural thing you might do is clean the house. At Kime, we carry the Serena vacuum cleaner. It uses water to catch dust and dirt, which keeps dust from spreading. This is extra helpful if you have allergies. Serena also makes an espresso machine for after your guests arrive. When you think Kime, think lumber plus so much more, including everything you need to build a house and fill it with memories. Visit us at KimeHome.com or stop by today. Share memories this season with Serena. Get yours at Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Noah Clark, the quarterback, an 8-yard touchdown run, his first touchdown run of the season, and West Holmes now up 36-7 after that botched snap on the punt attempt for Mount Vernon. West Holmes able to take advantage and the big lead here in this first half.
Yeah, and shocked at that Week 10. That's the first rushing touchdown for Noah Clark.
Yeah.
Man, as much as that kid's run the ball for us.
It is hard to believe. Just so many other weapons that we've talked about, though.
Yeah.
Kickoff sent away, a little squib kick sent away by Ginsburg, bounces it to the 6, return now to the 10, now to the 15, to the 20, and now to the 25, and finally going to be knocked down by a host of players out near that 27, 28-yard line with 10 seconds to go in the half.
Ryland Fireball and a kick return tackle by several from the Knights.
And this first half that started off, Will, like this might be a little bit of a battle here, and just in a blink of an eye, here we are, it's West Holmes up 36-7.
Yeah, and it's just been explosive plays all over the field for the West Holmes offense, and like I said, if you're Mount Vernon, the opportunity to just try to pound it down the field and stay in this ball game is long since gone. And the second half, I'm hoping West Holmes can get some of these guys off the field, get them rested, and start getting ready for Week 11.
No doubt. Here's a snap to Hubbard. Here's the handoff, and the carry by Owens as he dives to the 30, spun around to about the 31, and likely the last play here of the first half on that 3-yard gain, and the first half will come to a close. West Holmes on senior night, going for a perfect regular season, going for an outright O.C.C. title. They're up 36-7 at halftime over Mount Vernon. Back with more here at halftime after this on WKLM.
Shreve Custom Meats is a proud supporter of the West Holmes Knights. Hi, this is April from Shreve Custom Meats. We have you covered from the gridiron to the grill. Get ready for your special event by stopping at Shreve Custom Meats for our great selection of Ocker grilling beef. Shreve Custom Meats, across from the fire station. Open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5, Fridays 8 to 6, and Saturdays 8 to 1. Call today for special pricing at 330-567-2142.
Go Knights!
Stop in all this week for these great deals at Roadie's IGA Marketplace. Get half-gallon apple cider for $2.99 each. 5-pound bag of red or golden delicious apples for $3.99 each. And Northwest Bartlett pears for $1.29 a pound. They also have IGA roll sausage, 2 for $6. Wild Caught USA sockeye salmon for $13.19 a pound. 18-ounce package of Matt Lowell stuffed scallops for $8.79, and Holy Cook cocktail shrimp for $8.79 a pound. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Roadie's IGA.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Hi, this is Kevin Maltrich. As former West Holmes High School graduate, player, and coach, I understand what hometown is all about. That's why I'm excited to be part of a great sales team here at your hometown dealership, Village Motors in Millersburg. As a husband and father of 3, it's important to find a vehicle that's a right fit for your family. No one can do better than Village Motors. So next time you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, stop by and see me, Kevin Maltrich, at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
Are you looking for a new career? This is Adam Great from the Commercial and Savings Bank. Did you know that CSB has won the North Coast 99 Award 5 years in a row? We are proud to be recognized by ERC as one of Northeast Ohio's great workplaces for top talent. Being part of the CSB family has been a great experience for me, and I feel blessed to start my career here. Come see what makes us a great workplace and learn how you can join our team. For our current openings, visit our careers page at csb1.com. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal opportunity employer.
Have you heard? Grace Family Practice is now Babs Family Practice. Same compassionate medical care, different provider. That would be me. Chris Babbs. At Babbs Family Practice, we offer whole family care. We also specialize in BioT, bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. Have you been experiencing fatigue, brain fog, low libido, or aches and pains associated with aging? Call Babbs Family Practice to find out how balancing your hormones can change your life. Call 330-473-6314.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of two great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421. Or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin.
Is your ancient checking account going extinct? Introducing Impact Checking from Wayne Savings Community Bank, offering a 2.00 annual percentage yield on balances below $15,000. To earn this APY, simply make at least 10 purchases of $10 or more with your debit card during each statement cycle. You continue to earn interest on balances of $15,000 or greater with an APY of 2.00 to 0.52%. Wayne Savings Community Bank. Together we grow.
Brings up a 2nd and 4. Here's the snap. Hand up. Williams-Dixon to the outside. Cuts the field. Now to the 50. First down to the 45. Still going to the outside of the 35. Now to the 25, 20. To the 15, 10, 5. Forget about it. Into the end zone. And touchdown. 2 plays. Sam Williams-Dixon with a 54-yard touchdown run. His 15th touchdown run of the year. And West Holmes, just like that, they have a 6-0 lead. Sam Williams-Dixon doing what he does on explosiveness on the field, and that was kind of the theme throughout the first half for West Holmes. And that quick score up 7-0. Now Vernon would come right back, though, after that on their ensuing drive on a nice methodical drive for them of 13 plays, 85 yards, and 6 minutes and 7 seconds, all on the ground as they would finally pound it home on a 1-yard touchdown run by running back Evan Owens, his 4th touchdown run of the ballgame. That would tie the game up at 7 apiece. West Holmes, they would come back to score again in the first quarter with 3:48 to go, and they would do that on this play. If you're going to spot it, there's a snap, hand off, Williams-Dixon straight ahead, into the end zone. There's a leap in there for the score. West Holmes, another quick score on that drive. A big pass completion by Sawyer Britt to the 1, and Williams-Dixon pounds it home, his 2nd touchdown run of the game, and up to now 16 rushing touchdowns of the year. West Holmes back in the lead. They're up 13-7. So West Holmes adding on to the lead, now a 14-7 lead after the first quarter. They would score again with 9:48 to play in the second quarter on this play. Coming right at him. Here's the snap. Stream pass goes near side, caught by Williams-Dixon to the 25, to the 30. Out to the races, he cuts the field to the 40, still going to the 45, down to the 50, still going to the 45, to the 40, 35, to the 30, 25, 20. Now to the 10, to the 5, end zone, touchdown, Sam Williams-Dixon. A couple of juke moves, and he was gone to the outside. Sam Williams-Dixon, 77 yards to the house. And Noah Clark will get credit for the touchdown pass, is for him his 22nd touchdown pass of the year. Sam Williams-Dixon, his 3rd score of the game and his 6th touchdown reception of the season. And West Holmes on 2 plays, they would get another touchdown. They would lead it at that point 21-7. The Knights would score again with 1:38 to play in the second quarter on this play. Motion man Williams-Dixon left to right. There's a snap. Hand off Shearer straight ahead as he breaks the tackle, goes into the end zone, and second effort, not touched that time. It'll be in there for the 5-yard touchdown run for Brett Shearer. Brett Shearer has his 5th touchdown run of the season, and West Holmes now a 27-7 lead. Yeah, West Holmes on the extra point try. It actually would be a botched snap, but Owen Jeffries heads up play. He would pick it up. He would immediately run to the outside. He would dive into the end zone. He would get in there for the 2-point conversion. So after the touchdown run by Shearer, a 2-point conversion for Owen Jeffries. After the 5-play, 71-yard drive in a minute 29, West Holmes added on to the lead, up 29-7 at that point. Then the Knights would score again with 18 seconds to play after a botched snap on a punt attempt for Mount Vernon. West Holmes would get the ball at the Mount Vernon 8-yard line with 18 seconds to go. West Holmes would punch it in again on this play. Here goes the snap, rolls to his left side. Clark looking, tucks it in. He'll carry it to the 5 into the end zone.
He's
in.
in.
Touchdown. Quarterback Noah Clark will get that one. The quarterback scamper, an 8-yard touchdown run for Noah Clark, his first touchdown run of the season. And West Holmes a 35-7 lead. And West Holmes taking a 36-7 lead here at the half as a result over Mount Vernon. We'll be back with more here at halftime after this on WKLM.
The highlight reel.
Hi, this is Joel Gauss, and I'm pleased to announce the opening of a second Premier Pharmacy location inside Rody's IGA in Millersburg. That's 2 locations to serve Holmes County even better. Most insurance, including all alt care and primetime plans, will be accepted immediately during our soft open. Don't wait until your next doctor's appointment to start experiencing the Premier difference. We can easily transfer your active prescriptions from whatever pharmacy you currently use. That's Premier Pharmacy in Berlin, and now also in Millersburg, your community pharmacy.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
The Holmes County Veterans Services is located at 75 East Clinton Street, Suite 104 in Millersburg, and they provide comprehensive support services to Holmes County residents who have served in any branch of active duty military. Call 330-674-4806 today and find out how the Holmes County Veterans Services can help you. The Holmes County Veterans Services would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to every veteran that has served our country.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
Many things can cause damage to your vehicle. A deer, another car, or that parking lot pole that came out of nowhere. Regardless, your ride needs to be repaired. And Finish Line Auto Body is the place to go. Finish Line will help pay your insurance deductible. That's right, Finish Line will pay up to $500. You could get your vehicle repaired while paying $0 out of pocket. Call or visit the Finish Line Auto Body Customer Care Center for details. Located on State Route 83, across from Pomerane Hospital in Millersburg.
Now that we're into the fall season, those tanning days have come to an end, right? Not if you go to the Beach Club Tanning Salon. At both their Millersburg and Berlin locations, they are continuing their monthly special where you can buy 1 month of unlimited tanning and share it with a friend, and buy 5 tanning passes and get 2 free. Don't forget that they have 2 great locations now on Glen Drive in Millersburg and on West Main Street in Berlin. Take advantage of the fall specials at the Beach Club Tanning Salon in Millersburg and Berlin.
Hi, this is Tara Bright from Sunny Slope Winery, wishing the West Holmes Knights a great football season. We invite you to check out our Facebook page for events and live music every Friday and Saturday night from 6 to 9 p.m. Our regular hours are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. We are located 2 miles west of the West Holmes High School. Good luck and go Knights!
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Show with the West Holmes High School Marching Band being brought to you by Denco Marketing, Village Motors, Roadies IGA Marketplace, and Premier Pharmacy. And we'll take a break, come back with the sounds of the West Holmes High School Marching Band.
Everywhere, every day. With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denco Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denco Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denco Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
Hi, this is Kevin Multrich. As former West Holmes High School graduate, player, and coach, I understand what hometown is all about. That's why I'm excited to be part of a great sales team here at your hometown dealership, Village Motors in Millersburg. As a husband and father of 3, it's important to find a vehicle that's a right fit for your family. No one can do better than Village Motors. So next time you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, stop by and see me, Kevin Multrich, at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Stop in all this week for these great deals at Roadies IGA Marketplace. Get half-gallon apple cider for $2.99 each. 5-pound bag of red or golden delicious apples for $3.99 each. And Northwest Bartlett pears for $1.29 a pound. They also have IGA roll sausage, 2 for $6. Wild Caught USA sockeye salmon for $13.19 a pound. 18-ounce package of Matt Lowell stuffed scallops for $8.79, and Holy Cook cocktail shrimp for $8.79 a pound. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Roadies IGA.
Hi, this is Joel Gauss, and I'm pleased to announce the opening of a second Premier Pharmacy location inside Roadies IGA in Millersburg. That's 2 locations to serve Holmes County even better. Most insurance, including all alt care and primetime plans, will be accepted immediately during our soft open. Don't wait until your next doctor's appointment to start experiencing the premier difference. We can easily transfer your active prescriptions from whatever pharmacy you currently use. That's Premier Pharmacy in Berlin, and now also in Millersburg, your community pharmacy.
Would you like to see your business grow? Heritage Signs LLC has provided quality signage for over 25 years. They do everything from designs to installation and specialize in signs, LED message boards, banners, and vehicle and fleet graphics, and so much more. They are located at 4562 State Route 39, Millersburg. Stop in today or visit their Facebook page. You can also call Heritage Signs LLC at 330-893-3011. That's 330-893-3011.
With unpredictable power outages affecting homeowners more frequently than ever, Generac's best-selling home standby generators are designed to protect your home and family from extended power failures. This is Kerry Taylor inviting you to partner with Millersburg Electric and Generac for a free in-home assessment to identify the right generator for your backup power and financial needs. Power you control with peace of mind from Millersburg Electric, Ohio's premier Generac generator dealer. Call today or visit millersburgelectric.com.
Hi, this is Felicia with the Troy Miller Agency with offices in Shreve and Berlin, your local Wayne Insurance Group agent. We would like to take this time to wish good luck to the West Holmes Knights in this evening's game. In business and in football, nothing is given and everything is earned. Stop in to one of our office locations and give us a chance to earn your business by providing you with a quote on your personal, commercial, and life insurance. Troy Miller Agency and Wayne Insurance Group, a working team for all your insurance needs.
Troy Miller Agency Insurance.
Halftime Band Show with West Holmes High School Marching Band being brought to you by Premier Pharmacy, Roadies IGA Marketplace, Village Motors, and Denco Marketing. The halftime score is West Holmes 36 and Mount Vernon 7. Back with more here at halftime after this on WKLM.
Get financial solutions when you need it from Dave Staball Financial Services. After winning 6 state championships as a head basketball coach, Dave Staball knows that planning, preparation, and hard work can lead to success. And the same can be applied to your financial future. Whether you are a young adult, individual, family, or a business, Dave Stayball Financial Services will establish financial goals and income protection. Contact Dave Stayball Financial Services at 893-1900, located at 4585 State Route 39, Millersburg. Securities offered through ON Equity Sales Company, member FINRA SIPC.
Check out all the fall items on display and specials at Kilbuck Valley Market in downtown Kilbuck, offering fresh meats and bulk food. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and closed on Sunday. That's Kilbuck Valley Market in downtown Kilbuck. For more information about products and specials, call 330-276-3300. See you soon.
Thank you, Matt. I have Zach Gardner here with me, and Coach, you guys were very explosive offensively in that first half. What was going so well for you guys?
Yeah, it was just, whatever they gave us, we were taking. If they gave us something deep, we took it. If they were giving us a light box or running the football, I thought our tempo gave them some fits. We were able to catch them and see them in something, and then jump to the bubble screen to Sam, which he did a great job of taking in the house. But offensively, very pleased where we're at right now.
And the other team, Mount Vernon, in the first quarter especially, they were really moving the ball really well. What makes their running attack so difficult to stop?
They're well coached, man. Coach Kerr's got his guys ready to play. They're coming out there. This is the last time they're going to step on a football field, so they want to leave with no regrets, and they're coming out and playing a whale of a football game. Defensively, it's a little bit on us, though. We're not playing very physical right now. We're playing a little high, arm tackling, and that's things that I think hopefully we rectified at halftime with some attitude adjustments, but it's certainly something that's going to be rectified next week in practice.
And a big score here, but I guess what's the message going into the second half of your team?
Most important drive of any game is the first drive of the third quarter. Their offense is kind of giving it to our defense a little bit. I've kind of controlled the physicality of the game, so we've challenged them to up their physicality and to get a stop on the most important drive of the game.
All right, well, thank you so much for talking to me, Coach.
Thank you.
And that was Coach Zach Gardner, and I'll send it back to you, Matt.
All right, thank you, Brandon. And it's a 36-7 lead here for West Holmes at the half. And take a look at the first half numbers here for the two teams. And for West Holmes, they would finish up in that first half of action, running 14 plays in all. And that would be compared to Mount Vernon running 38 plays in that first half. But all the big numbers for West Holmes on the night side is they had 4 first downs. Mount Vernon had 11 first downs in the first half. West Holmes 9 carries for 85 yards rushing in the first half. And they were led by Sam Williams-Dixon, who had 4 carries for 61 yards, 2 touchdown runs in the first half, his 15th and 16th touchdown runs of the year. Brent Shearer had 4 carries for 16 yards rushing. He also had a touchdown run, his 5th touchdown run of the season. Noah Clark, 1 carry for 8 yards. That was a touchdown run, and his first touchdown run of the season. For Mount Vernon, they had 36 carries for 172 yards rushing in the first half. A lot of success on the ground for them. And leading the way for them, running back Owen. In that first half, Evan Owens had 17 carries for 77 yards and 1 touchdown run. That was his 4th touchdown run of the season. And also in that first half, it was Johnny Askew at 12 carries for 74 yards. And also it was Jesse Foster who had 5 carries for 21 yards on the ground. And also through the air, West Holmes, Noah Clark, 5 for 5 passing for 211 yards. Noah Clark in the first half in 1 touchdown pass. That was his 22nd touchdown pass of the season. And on the other end for quarterback Joel Hubbard, he was just 0 for 2 passing with 1 interception. West Holmes in all 296 yards of offense. Mount Vernon had 172. And West Holmes no penalties in the first half. Mount Vernon had 2 penalties for 15 yards. Halftime score, West Holmes up 36-7 on senior night over Mount Vernon. And now for the first half defensive numbers, here's Will O'Donnell.
Yeah, West Holmes held Mount Vernon to 6-8 on third down, and Mount Vernon had 19 minutes and 46 seconds time of possession. And if that's all I told you about the game, you'd think West Holmes was losing. But West Holmes 1 of 1 on third down. They didn't face many third downs, and 4 minutes and 14 seconds on those 5 touchdown drives for time of possession. Like I said, explosive, big plays, no penalties, and 1 interception on the night. Tucker Kaufman with his 7th of the year. And like you said, set a turnover record for the Knights defense in a single season.
Certainly did. And West Holmes added up to a 36-7 lead here at halftime. Back with around the second half right after this on WKLM.
Hello.
You can never go down the wrong trail when you go to Millersburg Tire Service. They have the best brands, along with the most experienced tire experts in the area. When it comes to tires in Holmes and surrounding counties, pick the right trail and drive the Millersburg Tire Service. They've been getting the job done right for 68 years. That's Millersburg Tire Service, located off State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085.
Kicking off from left to right to begin the second half. And sends it away. Little bouncing kick to the 25 to the 20, all the way to the 10-yard line. Return from the 9, now to the 15 to the 20. And trying to cut to the outside to that 20-yard line. And it'll be Askew. He runs out of real estate, finally thrown down on that return to that 20-yard line.
Yeah, great coverage downfield. Looking at Jack Marmot, Zevin Proper, Nate Fair. Guys sprinting down in their lanes, breaking down in front of them. And it's been good coverage all night for West Holmes.
So Yellow Jackets will have it begin the second half. And West Holmes that 36-7 lead. And spot the nose of the ball to the 21-yard line. And split wide to the right side, Dylan Dow. And back to the offset eye. Hubbard's in the shotgun. He'll get the snap. Pitch to the right side. Here's the carry. Askew gets to the 20, to the 24, and dives his way to that 24-yard line, maybe to the 25. They'll spot him with a forward progress for Bott, a 5-yard carry.
Yeah, looked like Elijah Baldridge coming up there from that Mike backer position. A little fill there by the corner on the boundary side of the field. It looks like Derek Patterson's in there, one of the seniors that we talked about early in the game, getting out there here in the second half right away and getting some reps on defense.
Call it a 4-yard gain to the 25, 2nd and 6 for Mount Vernon. There's the snap. Handoff, carry straight ahead, going to be Owens to the 30, now thrown down finally as he dives out to the 35-yard line. That'll go for 10 more yards on the carry. That'll be a first down.
Yeah, a little bit more of the same there that we saw in the first half from that rushing attack from Mount Vernon. They just haven't been able to sustain it consistently up and down the field to finish drives. Look like Pritt and Patterson and Shear coming together to make that stop.
Up to 12 first downs tonight for Mount Vernon. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Back to the offside eye, the snap. Here's the handoff. Carry straight ahead. Askew looking for some room. He'll be stuffed this time and driven backwards. And I'll give him forward progress from to the 37, and I'll give him a gain of 2 yards.
Yeah, Walker Graham, the first guy there to meet him, and then Blake McCombs and Elijah Baldridge coming there to finish it. West Holmes D-line getting a little trouble getting set that time. I know we're trying to probably set the strength to the field, and some guys were still moving around, jockeying, not even getting set there before the snap of the ball.
So 2nd and 8 for that 37-yard line. And receiver split wide to that right side. Again, backs in that offset eye. Snap to Hubbard. Pitch to the right side. Here's the carry by Owens. Owens cuts up near the 38, but he'll be thrown down about that 38-yard line, maybe the 39. And it goes for just 2 yards on that carry by Evan Owens.
Yeah, it looked like looks like I see Jack Marmon out there at some linebacker. He was one of the guys playing to that side that flew up and made that stop. And I'm seeing, looks like Blake McCombs, a little bit of an adjustment there. Blake McCombs walking up from that whip position and playing some DN. So looking like Sam Williams-Dixon and Owen Jeffries currently not on the field. A little bit of an adjustment there to bring a little bigger bodies on the field maybe and bring them up to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 6 from the 39-yard line. Here's a snap. Handoff. Owens to the far side to the 40, thrown down about the 41-yard line, maybe the 42. Gain of about 3 yards, needed 6. They'll bring up a 4th down.
Yep, and West Holmes here looking to maybe get off the field. We'll see what Mount Vernon does. I mean, you haven't stopped us defensively. I don't think we've punted once, so you might as well go for it if you're them.
At that point, yep. 4th and 3 at the 42-yard line. Under 9 minutes and counting in the 3rd quarter. See what the Yellow Jackets decide to do. Play clock down to 9 seconds, down to 8. And a timeout will be called with 8:39 to play on the game clock in the 3rd. 36-7 West Holmes. This is O.C.C. football on WKLM.
Now the
Have you ever been driving and suddenly a stone hits your windshield? Instantly you have a mark. What a pain. Time to call the glass doctor. Glass Doctor in Millersburg will fix your pains, from a stone chip to a replacement or whatever your needs may be. Glass Doctor is the only glass shop that offers a 1-year windshield guarantee against breakage or stone chips. Plus, the Glass Doctor has mobile service at no extra charge for Holmes, Wayne, Coshocton, and Tuscarawas County. For all your glass needs, auto, home, or business, call your hometown glass professionals at Glass Doctor, 674-7556.
Call the Glass Doctor, we'll fix your pains. Oh, yeah.
Third quarter. Right now, it looks like they are going for it. Hubbard in the shotgun, backs outside. Here's the snap, handoff. Owens straight ahead as he gets to the 43 to the 44, dives to the 45. That's where that first down marker is at. Looks like he got enough. 3 yards to get the first down right at that 45-yard line.
Yeah, good hard physical run. I mean, West Holmes bringing Blake McCombs up there to give him a 4-man front. The linebackers knew what was coming, and they were able to force it forward.
And it's spotted it closer to the 48, so give him a gain of 6 yards on that play. 98 yards rushing tonight now for Evan Owens. First and 10, there's the snap. Pitch to the right side. Here's the carry by Owens out to the 49 to the 50. All kinds of flags thrown, though, as he gets past midfield near the West Holmes 47, but a couple of flags are down.
Yeah, it's going to be a holding out there on the edge. When you see that one flag come in from the side, Judge, you know he's seeing an end, getting a little grabby out there.
So there is the hold indeed.
Holding on the offense is the call.
Spot that, I believe, from the 45-yard line of Mount Vernon. So that'll be their third penalty tonight for 25 yards.
Yeah, and it's been a pretty clean game, but a penalty like that on first down, that's a drive stopper. You know, if you're Mount Vernon, you don't want to. You want to stay with what's working, which is grinding it out and moving the chains. But something simple like that just forces you completely out of your game.
Certainly does. All the way back now to that 33-yard line. And they'll come out with a first and long, first and 20. 2 split wide left and 1 split wide to the right side. There's a step, low snap, hits the ground, but picked up by Hubbard. Looking at the pass off as he's hit. Going to be intercepted, I do believe. On the ground.
Yep.
Watching it into those hands, making that pick for West Holmes is Derek Patterson, I do believe.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, you can see those kids are happy for that senior. You know, Derek's one of those guys we talk about, special teams player. Maybe not getting the playing time that he would like at corner with Tucker and Pritt and Sam out there. But once again, going in there and making an opportunity. And, you know, you need that because these are quality minutes. And these guys, he may very well be a type of kid that has to step up in a playoff game and contribute. So those kids are pretty excited for him on the sideline.
Certainly were. Already breaking that single-season school record on interceptions and turnovers and adding right to it. Right there with another pick. First and 10 at the 44-yard line. West Holmes has the ball. And there's a snap. Clark looking, gets the pass off. Going to be a juggle and grab by Garrett Estep. Nice circus catch out near the 49-yard line. Goes for 5 yards.
Yeah, good concentration there. Good job by the line. Looking out there, I see 2 other seniors. Zach Shaner in at guard, and looks like Evan Estel, the other senior. They're out there on the field getting some playing time right away here in the second half.
2nd and 5 for the 49-yard line for West Holmes. Clark now perfect 6 for 6 passing tonight for 216 yards. Spread formation, the snap, handoff, carry. Going to be Brett Shear will be stuffed this time at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Let's go to the sidelines to Brandon Bencher.
And joining me now are the other 3 senior cheerleaders here, Kaylin, Elena, and Elizabeth. Kaylin, your favorite part of this season so far?
Definitely being able to, become closer with the underclassmen and teaching them all the cheers and all that.
Do you feel like this has been a good squad then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good to hear. All right, we'll send it back for the play.
3rd and 6 from the 48th, the snap. Here's Clark looking, pump fake, tucks it in. He'll take it himself to the outside and cuts it to the 50, now to the 45, first down as he's finally thrown down for first down in Mount Vernon territory to the Mount Vernon 42-yard line. Nifty footwork by the quarterback, Noah Clark. On the sidelines, the Brandon.
Yeah. And Elena, what's your favorite part of the season so far?
Definitely before away games, having little dance parties in the parking lot.
That's always fun. And Elizabeth, for you?
Mine would be just traveling and getting to know all the other teams and who we're playing.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, girls, and we'll go back to the play.
Here's the pass deep down the near sideline, going to be intended for Tucker Kaufman inside the 5-yard line, but just a bit wide to the right. That'll be an incomplete pass on the sideline of the Brandon.
Sorry, Matt. They've already taken off.
All right, they've taken off, so never mind. But anyway, nice little move before that by quarterback Noah Clark to get the first down.
Yeah, good nifty run there. Took a shot up the sideline there to Tucker Kaufman. Good coverage, though, by Mount Vernon. And I'm not sure, but that might be the first incompletion of the game for Noah.
It is. Indeed it is. Now 6 for 7 on passing tonight. Now at the 42-yard line, 2nd and 10. And for the Knights, as it'll be one receiver, Tucker Kaufman, split wide to the right side. Now receivers changing to the different opposite sides. Along with Sawyer Pritt, 2 now to the left side. Here's the snap. Here's the pump fake. Bubble screen going to be grabbed by Brett Shear to the outside, now to the 35, first down to the 30, and spun around out near the 26-yard line. It's going to be a first down out near the 26 that goes for, that time, about 16 yards.
Yeah, they faked that bubble to the wide side, then turn around, throw the what we call the jailbreak to the boundary, and well blocked out there. That looked like I'm looking out there like I saw Evan Snyder, Walker Graham, and Evan Estel all getting out there and getting into their guys and giving them a nice tunnel to run through.
And 1st and 10, again at the 25-yard line, we'll say, for Mount Vernon. West Holmes with the ball. There's a snap. Clark rolling to his right. Gets the pass off, going to be near side, going to be grabbed by Tucker Kaufman at about the 12-yard line. And that time it goes for about 13 yards, another first down.
Yeah, good soft hands there by Tucker Kaufman to reel that in. That ball was coming in pretty hard there by Noah, and he just reached up and snagged it.
So 1st and 10, 13-yard completion. And they're at that 12-yard line of Mount Vernon. West Holmes marching it right down the field again. 5.5 to play. We're in the third quarter. 3 split wide left, 1 split wide to the right side. Williams Dixon's in the backfield. Clark in the shotgun. Motion man Brett Shear, the snap. Dropping back, looking. It's a pass off, going to be sailing incomplete into the end zone as he threw it over the head of Garrett East. That brings up a 2nd down.
Yeah, Garrett just ran a little hitch, about 8 yards, turned, sat down, and Noah just that one got a little bit away from him. I think if he puts that ball down, I think he's going to hit him and move the sticks even again.
2nd and 10 at that 12-yard line of Mount Vernon. And for West Holmes, it'll be 3 receivers split wide left and 2 to the right side. Empty backfield for Clark. Play clock down to 12 seconds. Now down to 10 seconds and counting. There's a snap. Clark. Pass going to be deflected, and did he catch it? Deflected in the hands of Sam Williams-Dixon. And I believe incomplete at that 10-yard line. Brings up a 3rd down. But somebody got a hand on that ball.
Yeah, it was tipped at the line of scrimmage and just fell a little short of him. And it sets up 3rd and 10 here. West Holmes with 3 straight passes.
Sawyer Pritt, Tucker Kaufman split wide left. Sam Williams-Dixon, Gary Eastep split to the right side. Wing back to the right is Brett Shear, and the shotgun, Noah Clark. Motion man, Garrett Eastep from right to left. There's a snap to Clark, dropping back for a pass. Pump fake, rolls to his right under pressure. He'll tuck it in, gets to the 5, bounces to the outside, into the 10, and goes out of bounds. And around that 10-yard line, about 2 yards on that play, brings up a 4th down.
And they're going to bring Ginsburg out for a field goal try here. 2 things will happen on this if he makes it. It'll give us a running clock.
Yeah.
And it'll be a record for Ginsburg.
Absolutely. Looking to surpass his brother for a single-season school record if he can knock this through.
Yeah, we thought he had done it last week at Ashland, and we got a very, very bizarre penalty to take those points off the field last week. They actually called illegal participation by a player who had went behind the end zone to retrieve the kick for us.
Very odd. So I hate to see that taken away, so hopefully he can make up for it right here. It'll be a 27-yard field goal try for Nick Ginsburg. There's a snap the hole and a kick by Ginsburg, and that is going to be good. He knocks it through. Nick Ginsburg will be embraced by his teammates. He'll break the single-season school record, his 8th field goal made. Now 8 of 9 field goals on the season, and that will surpass his brother Nate Ginsburg on that field goal.
Yeah, and, shout out to Nate, terrific kicker in his own right out here at West Holmes, and very prolific at putting the ball in the end zone for us. But little brother, just like Elijah Baldridge last week, taking one of the records off the board of the big brother, and I know they take pride in that.
Certainly do. 27-yard field goal. Nick Ginsburg making history with the single-season school record. 39-7 lead for West Holmes. 5:13 to play in the third. This is O.C.C. football on WKLM. Listen up! Westside Automotive is geared up for football season, and they're ready to whip your car into shape for fall. Don't let your vehicle get sacked by rust and corrosion, engine and transmission problems, or brakes. Let the team at Westside Automotive devise a game plan to get your car back in the field. That's Westside Automotive, 180 South Mount Anthony Street in Millersburg. Score a touchdown with quality craftsmanship from someone you can trust at Westside Automotive. Up 39-7 as Nick Ginsburg, not only that field goal, that record-breaking field goal, but now the running clock, as Will mentioned, and now the kickoff sent away by Nick Ginsburg. He'll pound it end over end as it sails to about the 1-yard line. And a little reverse now to Askew as he gets to the 15 to the 20. He'll be wrestled around, breaks it free from a tackle to the 25, and finally thrown down about that 25, maybe just shy of it, to the 24.
Yeah, good coverage. Last time they faked a reverse. This time they actually ran it, and that doesn't work if your kids are disciplined. And West Holmes right now, Coach Torgler has these guys coming down hard, but they're staying in their lanes. Nobody's biting on that and giving up their position. So good job by those contained guys to not be tricked by that and just stay focused and do your job.
1st and 10 at the 24. All West Holmes at 39-7 on senior night. A chance to grab their first ever outright Ohio Cardinal Conference Championship tonight. And to finish unbeaten for a third time ever. Clock running with 4:25 and counting. Again, Mount Vernon in no hurry. Here's the snap. Hand off, and the carry goes to the outside to the 30. And dragging the defender with him down near the 32-yard line. A little different guy out there running that ball. It's going to be big number 56. That's George Monreal with that carry.
Yeah, and if there's been one thing, every game a coach has something to point at in film no matter what, whether you're up by 40 or not, and it's going to be the physicality. It's going to be Mount Vernon's attack at the line of scrimmage and their ability to control it tonight despite the score. That's something they're going to go back in and definitely emphasize next week in practice.
9 yards on that carry, 2nd and a yard. Here's a snap. Pitch to the right side. Here's the carry by Askew. Askew got first. It'll be hit on a flag thrown at the 36-yard line. Thrown down at the 36. Would have been a first down, but it will be a flag thrown as well.
Yeah, it's going to be 10 yards for holding on Mount Vernon. It's going to make it take it all the way back to 2nd and 10.
Holding on the offense is the call.
So that'll be their 4th penalty. Yep. 35 yards.
Yeah, looking out there, I'm seeing the junior Mason Wolf working in up front on that D-line. Jack Marmot's still out there at linebacker. Starting to get West Holmes starting to rotate some different bodies in up front, but very capable guys that we've seen throughout the year.
No doubt. Getting some time out there. So it'll be 2nd and long at that 24-yard line. After the penalty. Here's a snap. Pass far side going to be caught by Dow. He slips for the defender and finally thrown down about the 25, maybe the 26-yard line. And completion goes for about just 2 yards on that play.
Yeah, brought down there by Elijah Baldridge. Tucker Kaufman flying up from that corner position. Just got to keep his feet and not dive. That time he came up a little hard. Just got to be under control.
That's Hubbard's first completion tonight. Brings up a 3rd down and 8 from that 26-yard line. The guy that had that run to start off this drive, George Monreal, actually the starting guard, 5'8", 190-pound junior that got that carry for 9 yards. Either way, 3rd and 8 right now at the 26. Empty backfield. There's a low snap hits the ground. Hubbard has to drive on top of that ball. We've seen that a few times tonight on those errant snaps, and this time going to bring up a 4th down after that errant snap that hits the ground.
Yeah, no, that killed him on a punt that was high, and it killed him on a drive where the quarterback had to go down to his knee to field it. And, it's going to be a punting situation here. And, West Holmes defense starting to get a little stout here in the second half.
So 4th and 11 for the 23. They will punt it. Out there to kick it, senior Lane Coleman, standing about the 11-yard line. Here's the snap. He'll grab it, and he will punt it away. Sails over in the air, bounces to the far side of the field, and goes out of bounds right around that 45-yard line of West Holmes.
Yeah, going to be short field for West Holmes, but they're not giving us a chance to field those punts.
But it hasn't taken much time for the offenses certainly to get in the end zone for West Holmes tonight.
Folks, you may have noticed the break.
Minute 18 to play here in this third.
The West Holmes Athletic Boosters were able to get the goalpost painted with the help of
West Holmes have it at their own 45-yard line.
A special shout out to Michael Martin, who donated his time to get them painted. Thanks, Michael, and thank you, Holmes Wayne Electric.
Offense out there on the field. Sam Williams-Dixon, Garrett Estep, Tucker Coppin, split to the right side. Sawyer Pritt split wide to the left. Brett Shears in the backfield to the right of quarterback Noah Clark. Clock continues to run down near the 1 minute mark of this third quarter. And the snap. Handoff. Shears straight ahead. He bounces past the defender and thrown down over the left tackle at the 47. That'll be from the 45. Gain of about 2 yards on that carry.
Yeah, getting a hug from a teammate there. Looks like Mason Wolf's coming in at quarterback for Noah Clark. You're probably going to start seeing some of these seniors come off the field here at this point in the game.
And well-deserved rest. And chance to get, as you mentioned, Mason Wolf out there. A pretty good quarterback in his own right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Big, strong arm on this kid.
2nd and 8, the snap to Mason Wolf. Here's a pass, goes near side. It will be caught just like that. And Tucker Coppin to the 50 and gets past the 50, finally thrown down at the 48 of Mount Vernon. Goes for about 5 yards on that pass completion.
Yeah, and the playbook's open for Mason Wolf. You don't have to hold anything back for this young man. He can execute every play we have in the system. And like I said, he's a big, tall kid, and he's got a big arm. He can go down the field with it.
And third quarter will come to a close. Through 3 quarters, West Holmes up 39-7 over Mount Vernon. This is O.C.C. football on WKLM.
Virtually everyone dreams of being their own boss. If you're dreaming of starting a business, let us help you make that dream come true. This is Paula Aron from the Kilbuck Savings Bank. A business startup loan can be daunting, but our lenders simplify the process. They explain the steps and are with you every step of the way. Your goals become our goals as we craft a business loan that's just right for you. Start making your business dreams come true. The Kilbuck Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
East Holmes Veterinary Clinic in Berlin and Millersburg also owns Pampered Paws in Millersburg and the Red Rough Inn in Berlin. East Holmes Veterinary Clinic is there for all your pet needs. Whether it is for veterinary services, grooming, or boarding, there is only one place to call. That's East Holmes Veterinary Clinic with locations in Berlin at 893-2057, Millersburg at 674-5591, Pampered Paws 674-7297, or the Red Rough Inn at 893-2057. Stop in today.
Already here for the fourth quarter of action. West Holmes with the ball, 3rd and 3 at the Mount Vernon 48-yard line. There's the snap. Mason Wolf goes straight ahead with the carry. Gets the first down to the 45 and down to the 40. And here's the defenders with them all the way in near the 37-yard line. Big quarterback, 6'2", junior Mason Wolf. The first down to the 37. 11 yards.
Yeah, good hard run. Just lowered his shoulder and finished it. We got a Mount Vernon player down on the field, and hopefully he's okay.
So they will attend to that player with the 11:27 to play in this fourth. 39-7 lead for West Holmes. We'll take another timeout. This is O.C.C. football on WKLM.
When it comes to service of your farm equipment, your one-stop shop should be at Buckeye Farm and Garden. In their full-service garage, they can work on any construction tractor, farm equipment, or fleet service. And check out their shop for their selection of construction and farm equipment to rental equipment. Buckeye Farm and Garden will try to get you what you need to get the job done. Whether it's farm equipment, parts, or service, stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden, located off State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Check them out at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com or call 674-0456. Buckeye Farm and Garden, your farm equipment connection.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Yeah, game time pause due to the injured player, and they'll take him off to the sidelines for Mount Vernon as they'll kind of help him off to that far sideline. And play will get set to resume here just into this fourth quarter of action. Knights a 39-7 advantage in the fourth. And wait for that whistle to start that running clock once again. And there we go. And right now, West Holmes, after that 11-yard run by Mason Wolf, a 1st and 10 at the Mount Vernon 37-yard line. Mason Wolf, the quarterback, 6'2", 190-pound junior quarterback for West Holmes in the game right now for the Knights. There's the snap. Wolf, pass goes near side, going to be caught and drilled as the ball was grabbed at that 41-yard line and hit hard on that time, that play for West Holmes, Derek Patterson. And somehow he held on to it.
Yeah, good catch. I mean, threw a bubble to him out there. And he'll be talking to Nate Fair after that play. Nate, you got to get a piece of that guy when he tries to jump the bubble. Help your teammate out there.
And I guess that's what happens when that doesn't happen. So it brings up 2nd and 15 for the 42-yard line. There's the snap. Handoff. Here's the carry by Brett Shearer. He'll be wrapped up and taken down in the backfield. That'll be a loss. Let's go to the sidelines to Brandon Bencher.
Thank you, Matt. I have Laura Kiefer joining me, the mother of Nick Ginsburg. Laura, what's it like seeing him break this record and break his brother's record?
Well, I'm incredibly thrilled for Nick. I mean, he's always kind of been in his brother's shadow, and he's worked really hard to get to where he is today.
And when you see him out on the field getting ready, do you know kind of what's going through his mind?
Kind of do, because, he looks like his brother. His brother really mentored him, and he's kind of got the same warm-ups and, so I think he's incredibly calm, and he tries to keep the same form, and it seems to be working for him.
Well, it's really impressive. Two very impressive kickers, so congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Once again, that was Laura Kiefer, the mother of Nick Ginsburg. We'll send it back to you.
All right, that pass down the near sideline. Deep pass by Mason Wolf, incomplete, intended for Sawyer Pritt near the 5. Brings up a 4th down and long for West Holmes. 9.5 in counting. We're in the fourth quarter. Ball placed at the 43 of Mount Vernon. West Holmes looking like they are going for it. 3 split wide right, 2 split wide left. Empty backfield for Mason Wolf. He'll get the snap. Wolf dropping back. Double string going to be grabbed by Coppin. Center step down to the 40. Gets to the 35. Breaks the tackle to the 30. Finally thrown down.
Going to be just short.
And not quite enough to get to that first down as he gets himself about 13 yards, needed 16. And they will turn the ball over on downs.
Yeah, well blocked out there. Looked like Zach Shaner out there getting a piece of his guy. Created the tunnel you're looking for, and just 2 yards short on that, but 13 yards is solid on that play.
And it will be Mount Vernon out there with 9:05 to play. They'll have it for the 3rd time here in the second half. Yeah, Mount Vernon will have it at their own 30-yard line when their offense takes over. There's a step, high step, pitch to the left side. Here's the carry. Down to the 30, and taken down as he dives forward out near the 34, about a 4-yard gain.
Number 32, Evan Owens, the ball carrier.
Evan Owens with that 4-yard carry. And for Owens, that'll be his 22nd carry tonight.
Elijah Baldridge there with the stop. So West Holmes continuing to get some of its seniors off field. Tucker Kaufman coming out, well deserved. The 7th pick of the season during this game.
2nd and 6 from the 34. There's the snap. Hand the handoff. Here's the carry. Bouncing the outside. There's Owens as he gets past the 30 to the 35 to the 37-yard line. That goes for about 3 yards on that carry from the 34 to the 37.
Looks like Mason Schenkel and I think that's Quinn Cornwell coming in. It looks like Brett Shear and Elijah Baldridge coming off. West Holmes emptying the benches here play by play, and these kids getting a well-deserved round of applause by these fans.
3rd and 3 from the 37. The high snap grabbed again. Here's the pitch. Owens to the outside as he breaks a tackle out near the 39 to the 40-yard line. He got 3 yards and he needed 3. I think he got right to that first down marker.
Yep, they're going to move the sticks.
Number 32, Evan Owens, the ball carrier.
And Corbin Felton coming out now, and Colin Gardner. And it looks like Evan Estel went in there for him up front, and Mason Wolf. And I'll try to get you that last number to see who else came on the field there. It looks like Zach Shaner as well. So got the 2 senior offensive linemen, both on the D-line. Shaner looks like he's going in at nose guard.
Great to see that. 1st and 10 at the 40. High snap grab. Here's the handoff again. And the carry this time.
Nice job.
Nothing doing by the big man that time. Nowhere to go for Jesse Foster. What's going on the sideline is the Brandon Benter.
Thank you, Matt. I just wanted to point out, as these players are coming off the field, they're being welcomed with hugs from their teammates, but also specialty hats that have been made, 10-0, and they're all celebrating together. It's a great sight to see.
Yeah, it looked like Blake McCombs and Sawyer Pritt coming off the field, too. Looked like Nate Fair went in for one, and I'll see if I can get you a number on this other one. Number 6. Nate Fair and Sam Sprang are on the field for them. So we got a lot of sophomores out there in the field now.
Here's the pitch to the left side. Here's the carry by Owens to the 40. And this time he dives to the 45, thrown down at about the 46. About another 7 yards on that carry for Evan Owens. Brings up a 3rd down and 4.
Yep, Gage Brown going on the field for the Knights. Brandon Strauss coming on the field. Getting the other 2 seniors off. So these seniors are going to get to enjoy this sideline, watching this 10-0 season unfold before their eyes.
Already got the hats.
Yep. And 3rd time in West Holmes history. And that's legacy. It's something nobody's ever going to be able to take away from these young men.
3rd and 4. Here's the snap. Pitch left side. Owens again. Owens, he'll get out near the 50, past the first down markers. He gets himself to the outside, past midfield, out near the 46-yard line of West Holmes. Another 8 yards on that carry for Owens, who's well over 100 yards rushing tonight.
Yeah, and that's going to move the sticks. Graham Martin coming in the field, getting Derek Patterson off the field. And I think we've just about got all our seniors out of there right now.
And timeout called on the field. 5:25 to play in the 4th. 39-7 lead in favor of West Holmes. And tonight's player of the game being brought to you by Fox's Pizza Den, as that player will receive a large 3-topping pizza from Fox's Pizza Den in Millersburg. Give them a call, 330-674-1369. That's Fox's Pizza Den in Millersburg. All West Holmes up 39-7, getting a lot of guys on the field here, and a good chance for them to get on the field here to cap off this regular season.
Absolutely. It was the most recent addition. I saw Grant Miller, one of our sophomores, run out in the field. He'll be playing at that nose guard position.
Yellow Jackets 1st and 10 at the West Holmes 46. Here's the snap, dropping back. Here's the pass deep down the far sideline, going to be well covered, but I think he came up with a grab. He did out near the 10-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to give him the catch there at the 11. That was good coverage, though, by Graham Martin. He was right with him step by step, and he even turned to look for the ball. But great catch there by the receiver from Mount Vernon.
Dylan Dow all the way to the 11-yard line. 35 yards on that completion in the first down.
Yeah, and I know you got a lot of young guys in, but, boy, if you're West Holmes, you still want to keep them out of the end zone.
Lane Coleman now the quarterback. Here's the pitch to the left side, the carry by Owens. Owens out near the 10, darts to the 5, and he'll be near the end zone.
Number 32, Evan Owens, in for the touchdown.
And that will be a touchdown. Evan Owens, an 11-yard touchdown run. Evan Owens, obviously, team's going to be on the short end tonight, but he's been a handful all night long, as he's going to be over 130 yards rushing now for him, and now his 2nd touchdown run.
Yeah, and 4:38 on that drive. Even with kind of deceptive, though, because it's a running clock. It's probably about a 2-minute drive without that. But
no doubt. Now on for the PAT try. The snap, high snap grab, and another kick. And that is going to be good as he slams it through the uprights. And Christian Dean makes it a 39-14 lead for West Holmes. 4:22 to play in the 4th. This is O.C.C. football on WKLM.
Don't forget, folks.
Check out all the fall items.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Stop in all this month at McKelvey's Pub in downtown Millersburg. They're now open for lunch Wednesday through Friday starting at noon. On Saturdays, they open at 1 p.m. Plus, they're open every Tuesday beginning at 3. Don't forget that on Wednesdays, you get $1 off of wings. Plus, great tasting pizza and appetizers and 14 televisions with a new pizza special every day. It's all at McKelvey's Pub at 196 West Jackson Street in Millersburg. Make your next stop at McKelvey's.
Down of the night. Got one in the first quarter, now one here in the fourth quarter of play. Both runs by Evan Owens. And ball will be sent away. Little squib kick. Short kick going to be grabbed about the 32-yard line for West Holmes. Diving on top of that ball was Mason Schenkel.
Yep, did a good job. He knew he wasn't looking to pick it up and return it. He just wanted to secure the possession, get the West Holmes offense out on the field.
And they'll have the final 4 minutes, 22 seconds in this one. And West Holmes a 39-14 advantage. Special thanks to Claxton Communications providing the video live streaming for tonight, of course. And that Claxton Communication team of Lydia Brady, Matthew McCreary, and Andrew Dunlap. And thanks back to Michael Hammond back at WKLM Sports Central here at FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Ball at the 37, West Holmes with their third possession of the second half. Getting situated here. And 3 split wide left, 1 split wide to the right side. Play clock of 5 seconds. Down to 3. Here's the snap. It'll be Mason Wolf straight ahead with the carry to the 40. And gets to the 42. Finally thrown down as he drives the pile forward all the way to about the 44-yard line. Mason Wolf goes for about 7 yards on that quarterback run.
Yeah, good hard run. I'll give a little credit to West Holmes' offensive line. Good heads-up job. They got behind their quarterback, and they drove the pile for about another 3 yards. You like seeing that.
2nd and 3 from the 44. Under 4 minutes and counting. 3 split wide left, 1 split wide to the right. Wolf in the shotgun. Schenkel's in the backfield. He's the wing back to that left side. Game clock down to 3:40 and counting. Play clock at 5 seconds to snap. Here's Wolf. Rolls to his left. Wolf looking. It's a pass off. Going to be caught. It's bobbled and dropped. Excuse me. Hit him in the hands just past midfield, but it'll be dropped off the hands of receiver Graham Martin.
Yeah, that's just, a little bit of nerves there. He'll have plenty of time in his career at West Holmes to make those plays. He's a good football player, and seen him on Saturdays and what he can do, and he'll be fun to watch.
Absolutely. Brings up 3rd down and 3 from the 44. 3:31 to play in the fourth. 2 split left now, 2 to the right side. Wolf gets the snap. Dropping back. Screen pass going to be caught by Zevon Proper. Nowhere to go, though. He'll be thrown down immediately for a loss out near the 40-yard line. Brings up a 4th down.
West Holmes just out here with a lot of young guys and just trying to execute the offense. I mean,
number 1, Zevon Proper.
I know we're up by
number 58, Mac Hanna.
We're up by 25 points. But, we're just running the same offense. Jailbreak, bubbles. That's not running the ball up when we throw that. That's an extension of our running game.
So now out there the punt it for West Holmes. About the 32 to receive the snap. There's a snap, and ball will be sent away by Mason Wolf as he pounds it. He crushed that ball as it bounces to the 10, rolls to about the 5. Inside the 5, it'll roll about the 1-yard line. What a punt by Mason Wolf.
Mason Wolf with a punt down at the 1-yard line by Zevon Proper.
Good to show what he can do with that leg as well. And now 2:41 to go.
Yeah, and that's something West Holmes. We always ask our quarterbacks to be able to punt. Last year, it was McKinney that did such a good job punting. And that's one of the advantages you have with that spread set is, are you going to drop a safety back or are you going to play defense? And if you play defense, we can put that right over your head. And I'm sure you're going to get to see Mason doing that next year once in a while too.
No doubt. So all the way to the 1-yard line. 2:41 to go for Mount Vernon. They'll approach the line of scrimmage, trailing 39-14.
There's a snap, handoff. Evan Owens straight ahead to the 5. Breaks the tackle out near the 10 and drags the defender past the 10-yard line out near the 12-yard line. Another big run for 11 yards to the first down.
Yeah, and the clock's going to stop. West Holmes no longer has the running clock anymore. This last touchdown took it down to a 25-point lead.
Evan Owens 145 yards rushing on 28 carries tonight. 17th first down for Mount Vernon. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. 2:18 to go. There's the snap, handoff. Evan Owens over the left tackle, now to the outside to the 20. Still going. Now to the 25. Fowler sideline to the 40. Still going to the 50. 45-40, forget about it. To the 30. 25-20. To the 15. To the 10. 5 touchdown for Mount Vernon's Johnny Askew as he comes through that time with the 78-yard touchdown run.
You know, and I know as a defensive coach, this has got a really great Zach Golick, but you're doing the right thing. You got young guys on the field. You're 10-0. You're going to the playoffs. You're hosting a game next week. You get those seniors, you get those starters off the field, and you know you're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and that'll be now a PAT try for Christian Dean. Waiting that snap. There's a snap, the hold, and the kick by Dean. And that will be good. With 2:02 to go, that 39-second drive. And capped off by that big touchdown run by Johnny Askew of 78 yards. A 39-21 lead for West Holmes, 2:02 to go. This is high school football on WKLM.
Have you asked about the unlimited wash plan at Starbright Express Car Wash? Get unlimited trips to the best car wash in town, along with keeping your engine running smoothly with an oil change at Southside Quick Lube. Pennzoil Motor Oils from Southside Quick Lube offer time release protection for short trip driving, stop and go driving, excessive idling, and all the toughest driving conditions. Every time you change your oil using Pennzoil Motor Oils, the protection your engine needs is there. So remember, not just oil, Pennzoil. At Southside Quick Lube, State Route 83 South Millersburg, and Starbright Express Car Wash located next to AutoZone.
Hello, this is Bob Porter of the Killbuck Valley Historical Society. I'd like to invite you to visit our museum in Killbuck. We have the finest collection of Indian artifacts, minerals, fossils, this side of the Cleveland Museum of Natural History, the most hidden gem of Holmes County. You can visit us Saturday and Sunday through October, 1 to 4 p.m., and we're located on the square in Killbuck, Ohio.
West Holmes with the ball through the kickoff out near the 35-yard line. Let's go to the sidelines now to Brandon Benter.
Thank you, Matt. Just before the break there, I heard the head coach say, hey, seniors, get your helmets on. And if you don't notice, there's a lot of familiar numbers out on the field now.
Yeah, West Holmes is in a victory formation here. I think it's just an opportunity for these seniors to be out there on the field when they take this knee.
As you mentioned, the victory formation, there's a snap in the knee by Noah Clark at that 30-yard line. And a nice opportunity to get those seniors out. I know there was kind of the plan, Will, to get these seniors out here at the end.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's an opportunity. You look out there, all the seniors are out there, that whole offensive line, all the receivers, Patterson, Pritt, Kaufman. I see Noah out there, Blake McCombs at T, Estel, Shaner, Weaver, Graham, Brooks at the line. So it's all the seniors are out there, and like I said, I think this is a great way to end it for them here on a senior night.
Minute 30 to go on the game clock. 10 seconds on the play clock here. West Holmes in that victory formation.
Yeah, Noah's going to take it down to that final second before he takes that knee.
Gets a step. Knees it at the 15. Just the 25, excuse me.
Uh-oh, somebody's about to get a Gatorade bath. Let's see.
There it is. Zach Gardner going to get it. He got their coach as they finish up a perfect regular season in West Holmes for this the third time ever. And Will O'Donnell, you were telling me you're kind of been around those perfect teams, right? Coaching
1999, a player back in 1982 for another undefeated regular season
Yeah,
team.
dating myself, but at 57 years old, I've gotten to see 3 of these teams now go undefeated in West Holmes history, and this one's special. I'll tell you what, this is a pretty special team. We kind of had a feeling when we watched them win that Bishop Watterson game week 1. We thought that there was a lot of special players out here that could make some magic for the season, and credit to Zach Gardner and that coaching staff for keeping them focused for 10 weeks, because that's as hard as anything.
No doubt about it. And indeed, West Holmes celebrating as they close out regular season play. And West Holmes does indeed finish up with a 10-0 record to finish off regular season play in the outright Ohio Cardinal Conference champions. The first time ever they've done that. And West Holmes a 39-21 victory over Mount Vernon. You mentioned legacy, Will, and raising the bar. Zach Gardner's talked about raising the bar all season long, and they've certainly done that throughout this season.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, raising the bar doesn't mean going 10-0. Raising the bar is getting past that last hurdle. I mean, last year we lost to Tiffin Columbia in the 4th playoff game, and I know nobody's going to be happy if we don't continue to go on past that. We want to win that region, break through, maybe be the first team to ever get to the semis in the history of this program and beyond. So it's a 6-game season now. We want to win every game we play.
West Holmes, again, as you mentioned, capping off regular season play, but the playoffs are next for West Holmes. So we'll be right back here at Knight Stadium, of course, next Friday night. Again, West Holmes winner 39-21. They are the outright O.C.C. champs, 10-0 and 6-0 in the O.C.C. Back with the post-game show after this on WKLM.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Miller, and I want to coach you to better health. Ketones changed my life, and they can change your life too. Say goodbye to being frumpy, overweight, and feeling blah, and feel great once again while losing weight too. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? You need to call me or text me at 330-231-5838, and let's get you on a path to feeling better.
There's a strong demand for properties, and now is a great time to sell. Steve Mogg of Kaufman Realty and Auctions has 23 years of full-time experience focused on representing sellers by auction or listing in Holmes and surrounding counties. Steve looks forward to working with you to get your property sold at top dollar. Call Steve today at 330-763-4769. That's 330-763-4769. Whether you have acres of woods or a small group of trees, the Rick Hawkins Lumber Company is ready to turn your timber into cash. Rick Hawkins Lumber in Kilbuck practices selective timber harvesting, meaning they carefully harvest only the trees that need to be cut. With the proper forest management and experienced timber crews from Rick Hawkins Lumber, your timber will be harvested on a regular basis over the coming years, earning you extra money. Call Rick Hawkins Lumber in Kilbuck today at 330-276-5911.
This is Jim Smucker, president of Kime in downtown Charm, Ohio. When you're getting ready for guests to arrive, a natural thing you might do is clean the house. At Kime, we carry the Serena vacuum cleaner. It uses water to catch dust and dirt, which keeps dust from spreading. This is extra helpful if you have allergies. Serena also makes an espresso machine for after your guests arrive. When you think Kime, think lumber plus so much more, including everything you need to build a house and fill it with memories. Visit us at KimeHome.com or stop by today. Share memories this season with Serena. Get yours at Kime, built on trust since 1911.
EcoSeal Home Solutions has been serving all of Northeast and Central Ohio as the leader in foundation waterproofing and repair, basement exit systems, and gravel delivery. Whether you are building a new home or your existing home's foundation and basement is in need of some TLC, EcoSeal has the answer. For more information or to schedule a free estimate, call 330-893-SEAL. That's 330-893-7325.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
Fox's Pizza Den in Millersburg is looking for smiling faces to join our team. Various positions are available. Successful candidates will need the following skills: the ability to work as a team, excellent communication skills, and dependable. If you are interested, stop by the store at 42 North Grant Street to pick up an application. Fox's Pizza Den is closed on Monday and Tuesday and open Wednesday and Thursday 3:30 to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday 3:30 to 10 p.m., and Sunday 3:30 to 9. Fox's Pizza Den is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Of your deductible paid. Finish Line Auto Body on the north end of Millersburg.
And West Holmes will cap off senior night with the perfect regular season. They go to 10-0, 6-0 on the O.C.C., their first ever outright Ohio Cardinal Conference championship as they win at 39-21 in Knight Stadium over Mount Vernon. For West Holmes, they would score in their very first drive of the game with 11:25 to play in the first quarter on this play. It brings up a 2nd and 4. Here's the snap. Hand up. Williams-Dixon to the outside. Cuts the field. Now to the 50. First down to the 45. Still going to the outside of the 35. Now to the 25, 20. To the 15, 10, 5. Forget about it. Into the end zone. And touchdown. 2 plays. Sam Williams-Dixon with a 54-yard touchdown run. His 15th touchdown run of the year. And West Holmes, just like that, they have a 6-0 lead. In the blink of an eye, West Holmes out on top, but then Mount Vernon, they will come right back on the ensuing drive with a nice methodical drive of 13 plays, 85 yards, 6 minutes and 7 seconds, all done on the ground, and they pounded in on a 1-yard touchdown run by their running back in Evan Owens. They would tie the game up at 7 apiece, but then the Knights, they would score again, as West Holmes would re-grab the lead with 3:48 to play in the first quarter on this play. If you're going to spot it, there's a snap. Hand off, Williams-Dixon straight ahead into the end zone. There's a leap in there for the score. West Holmes another quick score on that drive. A big pass completion by Sawyer Britt to the 1. And Williams-Dixon pounds it home. His second touchdown run of the game. And up to now 16 rushing touchdowns of the year. West Holmes back in the lead. They're up 13-7. That play before that pass to Sawyer Pritt, a 76-yard pass from Noah Clark to Sawyer Pritt that set up that touchdown run for Sam Williams-Dixon, the 1-yard touchdown run, his second run of the game, and now 16 touchdown runs on the year. And West Holmes led at 14-7 after 1. West Holmes would add on to the lead with 9:48 to play in the second quarter on this play. Coming right at him. Here's the snap. Stream pass goes near side, caught by Williams-Dixon to the 25, to the 30, out to the races, he cuts the field to the 40, still going to the 45, now to the 50, still going to the 45, to the 40, 35, to the 30, 25, 20, now to the 10, to the 5, end zone, touchdown, Sam Williams-Dixon, a couple of juke moves, and he was gone to the outside. Sam Williams-Dixon, 77 yards to the house. And Noah Clark throwing his 22nd touchdown pass of the year. Sam Williams-Dixon, his 3rd score of the game. And coming up also with his 6th touchdown reception of the season. And West Holmes on those 2 plays. Another score, they led at 21-7. West Holmes then would come back after that as they would get a score with 1:38 to play in the second quarter on this play. Motion man Williams-Dixon left to right. There's a snap. Hand off Shearer straight ahead as he breaks the tackle, goes into the end zone, and second effort, not touched that time. It'll be in there for the 5-yard touchdown run for Brett Shearer. Brett Shearer has his 5th touchdown run of the season, and West Holmes now a 27-7 lead.
Are you there?
Did you lose me? That'll be a botched snap on a punt attempt for Mount Vernon, and Mount Vernon would jump on top of it at their own 8-yard line. That's where West Holmes' offense would take over at the Mount Vernon 8. First and goal, and West Holmes would pound it in with 18 seconds to play in the first half on this play. Here goes the snap, rolls to his left side. Clark looking, tucks it in. He'll carry it to the 5 in the end zone.
He's
in.
Touchdown.
Quarterback Noah Clark will get that one on the quarterback scamper. An 8-yard touchdown run for Noah Clark, his first touchdown run of the season. And West Holmes a 35-7 lead. So West Holmes would take that 36-7 lead at halftime. They would get one more score in the third quarter, but it was an important score, as they would get that with 5:13 to play in the third for West Holmes on this play. There's a snap the hole and a kick by Ginsburg, and that is going to be good. He knocks it through. Nick Ginsburg will be embraced by his teammates. He'll break the single-season school record, his 8th field goal made. Now 8 of 9 field goals on the season, and that will surpass his brother Nate Ginsburg on that field goal. So Nick Ginsburg, the new record holder for field goals made in the year, 8 of 9 on the year, and at that time a 27-yard field goal after a 10-play drive of 56 yards, 2.5 minutes on the drive, and West Holmes goes on to win this one 39-7, and West Holmes again passed off a perfect regular season for the third time in school history, and also their second straight O.C.C. title, and their 5th O.C.C. title overall, but their first ever outright Ohio Cardinal Conference championship in football as they win this tonight to go to 6-0 in conference play. We'll be back around to wrap it up for the postgame show right after this on WKLM.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Weinsburg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsburg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsburg at 359-5421. Or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsburg and Berlin.
Ran 58 plays. Mount Vernon also had 17 first downs compared to 8 first downs for West Holmes, but of course West Holmes had the shorter drives but explosive drives tonight. West Holmes on the ground, 19 carries for 99 yards rushing for West Holmes this evening. Leading the way for them was Sam Williams-Dixon on 4 carries for 61 yards and 2 touchdown runs. His 15th and 16th touchdown runs of the year. And also Brett Shear had 7 carries for 15 yards, also had 1 touchdown run, his 5th rushing touchdown of the season. Quarterback Noah Clark had 6 carries for a total of 5 yards, but he also had his first touchdown run of the season. And Mason Wolf had 2 carries for 18 yards. And for Mount Vernon, they did their damage on the ground. 53 carries for 329 yards rushing for Mount Vernon this evening. Leading the way for them, Johnny Askew would finish up going with 15 carries for 158 yards rushing. And Askew also had a 78-yard touchdown run tonight. And also the running back in Evan Owens had 28 carries and for a total of 145 yards on the ground and also 2 touchdown runs. And also for Mount Vernon tonight, their other guy running the ball was Jesse Foster as he finished up with 6 carries for 20 yards. Through the air for West Holmes, combined mostly Noah Clark, but also some passes from Mason Wolf tonight, going 12 of 17 passing for 256 yards on the night. And of course for Mount Vernon, they would go 2 of 5 passing for 37 yards and 2 interceptions. In all, West Holmes had 355 yards of offense. Mount Vernon had 366 yards. West Holmes, no penalties the entire night. Mount Vernon had 4 penalties for 35 yards. West Holmes a winner 39-21 over Mount Vernon. Back to wrap it up with the defensive numbers right after this from the Kilbuck Savings Bank.
Have you been thinking of adding a pet to your family? Hi, this is Jonathan Beam, the dog warden of Holmes County. I invite you to visit us and see the great dogs we have waiting for you and their forever home. Did you know that adopting a shelter pet can serve as a lesson of compassion and responsibility for our future generations? We are located at 5387 County Road 349 in Millersburg. Our business hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 to 2. We look forward to seeing you.
West Holmes wins it. They cap off their perfect regular season, their 39-21 victory on senior night in Knight Stadium over Mount Vernon. Now Will O'Donnell has the final defensive numbers.
Yeah, we'll start with Mount Vernon. They held West Holmes to only 3 of 7 on third down and 0 for 1 on fourth down. West Holmes time of possession, 14 minutes and 58 seconds. No sacks, no turnovers for the Mount Vernon defense. Led in tackles tonight by Zach Mullins, Nate Stradley, and Johnny Askew. For West Holmes, held Mount Vernon to 7 of 12 on third down, 1 of 1 on fourth, 33 minutes and 2 seconds time of possession. No sacks for the Knights defense, but 2 interceptions. Tucker Kaufman and Derek Patterson with those picks, setting school records for turnovers as a team. Led in tackles tonight, no surprise with this running attack. Elijah Baldridge, Brett Shear, and Blake McCombs up front.
West Holmes again a winner, 39-21. They'll capture the outright O.C.C. championship, now 10-0 on the season. Playoffs coming up. We'll take another break, though, and come back with a player of the game and also to wrap it up after this.
Are you looking for a new career? This is Adam Great from the Commercial and Savings Bank. Did you know that CSB has won the North Coast 99 Award 5 years in a row? We are proud to be recognized by ERC as one of Northeast Ohio's great workplaces for top talent. Being part of the CSB family has been a great experience for me, and I feel blessed to start my career here. Come see what makes us a great workplace and learn how you can join our team. For our current openings, visit our careers page at csb1.com. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal opportunity employer.
And the Knights getting it done here on the season and also tonight. And, you can give games like this, you can give the player of the game to a number of guys, as we've said that really all season long here, Will. But I think, as you talked about, West Holmes setting a single-season school record on turnovers, and really just incredible. When you think about what those 19 interceptions they've gotten this year, now I think it's 30 turnovers they've forced on opponents this year. And so we're going to give the player of the game to the West Holmes defense here tonight.
Yeah, they can figure out how to divvy up that pizza. Maybe they could get some people to kick in and do a pizza party for them. But, keep in mind, too, that's in 10 games. We've had teams that previously held that record that got 13 games in. So it's not done. That's a record that's going to stand for a while for West Holmes.
Just amazing what they've done on the defensive end. Of course, on the offensive end, we saw tonight just the explosiveness. And once they touched the ball, they're doing some damage tonight.
Yeah, we talked about that week one, Bishop Watterson, that we have so many weapons and so many guys that on any given play can go the distance and take it to the house as soon as they touch it. And it was on full display again.
And just to get this O.C.C. title, Will, you know how tough it is. It's a gauntlet to get through the O.C.C. We know about that. It's been some tough years at times going against these tough teams. So to go through here and get a share of the O.C.C. title last year, now get an outright Ohio Conference Championships this year, that's pretty special for West Holmes.
Yeah, and you look at West Holmes like tonight. Mount Vernon's the biggest team in the O.C.C. West Holmes is the smallest.
Yeah.
And we've had some great teams over the last 15 years in that conference that haven't been able to go 10-0 and win that thing outright. So heck of an accomplishment for these young men.
West Holmes, of course, finished going into this week as the number 2 ranked team in the Computer Polls Division 3 Region 10. So obviously they're going to be hosting at least the next 2 playoff games. They keep on going here. Will, just your thoughts on this West Holmes team as they're clicking on all cylinders going into the postseason?
Yeah, we're healthy. We're playing our best football. And, the goal of any season is win the last game you play. And whatever that means, it means. And, for these seniors, they're not ready for it to end.
Certainly aren't, and I don't think anybody is. I'm looking forward to those playoff games next week. Again, we're going to have those games video live streaming next week, courtesy of Claxton Communications, so don't miss that. And there'll be kickoff at 7 o'clock as per usual next Friday. So they will be playing on Fridays here, back here at Knight Stadium, beginning next week for Week 11. So don't miss that. Hometown Football Friday Night Pregame Show begins at 6 p.m. for next Friday. That'll wrap things up for us here from Knight Stadium this evening. For Will O'Donnell, I'm Matt Croy. Special thanks also going out to Michael Hammond back at WKLM Sports Central, and also our Claxton Communications team here this evening as well, of Lydia Brady, Matthew Mercuri, and Andrew Dunlap, providing the Facebook Live and YouTube feed for video here for this evening as well. Again, West Holmes capping off regular season play, unbeaten for the third time in school history, 10-0. They also grabbed their 5th ever O.C.C. championship, their first ever outright Ohio Cardinal Conference title. They finished up at 6-0 and going into the playoffs next Friday. Stay tuned for our Hometown Football Friday night show tonight. We'll have an interview with head coach Zach Gardner talking about this season and tonight, and also, of course, the highlights from tonight's contest, a conversation with the voice of the Buckeyes, Paul Keels, all the area scores for you as well tonight, and NFL report and more, all coming your way tonight on WKLM. The post-game show brought to you by the Killbuck Savings Bank. West Holmes a winner 39-21 over Mount Vernon. So long, everybody.